Testing, testing, testing. I'm not sure if we're back yet. Hello. Fucking A, bro. I hope my stream is my stream back. Look like the stream is back, but look like fucking everything with AFK. Testing, testing. Oh my god. Hold on. I probably have to go into another one. Let me close this out real quick. Oh, wrong one. Out. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Am I back? Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, internet fucking died, my guy.
Jesus, I was like, wait, why is like all of a sudden like, yeah, okay.
Dude, shit was like, nah, fam, die. I was like, ah. But no, what was I talking about before I died horribly?
You're talking about that like the last thing that you were read was like the Johnny part
Yeah, like
about like who shot Johnny.
yeah, after that, cause when I read it, I think I barely got this apartment or I was homeless still. There was a couple of books at the library. But no,
Yeah.
it's like one of
I'm
those things
actually
like who killed King. I'm like, what does King Crimson Power does, and we get like what it does in anime form, but in manga form, everybody's confused.
yeah. Although like I'm kind of curious if like that whole thing was based off of who shot JR.
Really?
Well, I'm that's what I'm guessing, but I'm not too sure.
Uh. So apologies for the fucking stream dying and all that good stuff. Our bad. But no, Invincible season 4 is fun or whatnot and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's continue talking about Steel Ball Run.
Yeah.
Uh oh. Hold on, you still there?
What?
Okay, because you said yeah, and then you just disappear into the ether.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
All right.
fucking. Are you finished reading it, or what chapter are you on?
No, I finished reading it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. One of the two.
Damn. So, how was Wacky Racers the manga?
That
how,
was an amazing ass journey. I'm not even gonna hold you on it.
how did we collect Jesus' bones somehow in America? Because Jesus was the first stand user. Which, by the way, do they explain how stands in this one? I forget.
Yeah.
So it's not a meteor, right? It's just like Jesus magic.
No, it's technically is a meteor, but it's like a place called the Devil's Palm.
Oh, the devil's. It's not like a desert or some shit though.
Yeah, it's like in it's like in the desert and whatnot.
All right, bet. Damn it! Now I gotta do these over 26 minutes, and then we got this one. Fucking hate my internet, bro. Where it just cuts off like that. I'm mad now, bro. This shit didn't cut off all yesterday.
Bruh.
But no, uh, fucking, yeah, fucking. I hope the hype is gonna be good. I hope the season's gonna be animated pretty well. I hope they don't do justice for our black people, not making big lip apes. Because like even home dude, the supposed president from what part 3 or is that part 2?
Are you talking about Smokey?
Yeah, it's funny how he
Yeah,
became
yeah,
president later
Smokey is in
on.
part two.
It's funny how he became president later on in the future.
Oh yeah, that's right. At the end of part two, I remember that.
Like they actually had a what was it 60s? That was part 2 was in, or was it like no? Because it was World War II that was happening at the time when he probably became
Yeah,
president. It was probably in like the early 90s, early 80s, bro. That's wild.
it had to be because Smokey was like still like a kid
Yeah.
when yeah, in Still Ball Run.
But no, about watching a bunch of stuff. Me and 13's been watching a lot of other movies and stuff like that. And honestly, I did change up a lot of stuff in the docket or whatnot. I know it says depression, but it's not really depression. Changed that shit last night. But no, me and 13 have been watching a lot of fucking shows. We just got done with watching Twin Peaks a little bit. We finished watching Firewalk with me, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? This doesn't explain shit. We get David Bowie in this, right? And we don't even get a full conversation with David Bowie. He comes in, sits in the chair, fucking freaks out, and then fades away into the ether. And then he finally gets teleported all the way across the fucking country. And
What the hell?
what happened?
What?
No, something happened. I disconnected and reconnected.
Damn.
God damn, I hate when it does this shit, bro. There we go. But no,
Alright.
it's confusing as fuck, fam. How confusing Firewalk with me was. We did see how Laura Palmer died, being clapped by her dad in both ways. That's fucked up. I feel bad for Laura Palmer at the same time, bro. Like her guardian angel didn't abandon her and shit. Like, what is this Christianized symbolism that we're watching here? What is Christianized rigmarole?
Bullshit.
But no, with that said, oh no, yeah, okay. Let's get to our first topics. So, so what's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
Oh, well, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh itself, though, but it actually has to do something with Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh itself. So, um, what is actually have to do with like Bandai, and it's kind of more of a theory type thing, right? So Bandai, they starting to put like all their games with like a global merger. So instead of doing the thing where like the set comes out in Japan first and then it comes out in English like 4 to 6 months later and everything else like that, they're trying to like release like the set like all together in like both, in like all together instead of just like one releasing in one place and another release in another place.
Oh, so they're doing the Magic the
Um,
Gathering thing.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Um, so they did it in Digimon last year, like around June, and then they also are going to do it in One Piece in like a few months once they get to OP 17 and everything else like that. And if I remember
17?
correct, yeah, they're on the 17th like booster box right now.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So
Oh
basically
shit.
it made me think that what if it made me think if Yu-Gi-Oh and Bushiroad games, so like Vanguard and Weiss, can basically also do a global merger, and would it basically work? And surprisingly, I came up to the conclusion that it's a possibility that they can't for a few reasons. So in Yu-Gi-Oh's case, I think that there's two particular reasons. One, that will basically kill off one of the uniqueness to both the OCG and the TCG, which is basically having like their own exclusives and everything else like that. Um, and it's all like, okay, they have like you have like OCG exclusive base archetypes and TCG exclusive base archetypes, and that was basically like usually the difference between like both sets and everything. I mean, between like a single set coming out like in both places. Um, and that does kind of bring some uniqueness, even though those exclusive archetypes will eventually cross to the other side, like maybe like a year and a half later or so.
Yeah.
But it also makes it so that the metas are completely different. Um, The second reason why I don't think it can basically happen is because the philosophy of both OCG players and TCG players are completely different. And to sum it up in a prime example, overall, you got to look at Maxi
Yeah.
because
When is
Maxi is
Maxi ever gonna get
legal.
fucking hit?
I mean, it's still banned in the TCG,
No,
but in
I
the
mean not
OCG,
Maxi. I'm talking about I meant to say Ash Blossom, all those hand traps.
I don't think Ash Blossom will ever get it. To be honest, it's too valuable of a card, and there's nothing really wrong with it. At the end of, it's like basically like the only thing keeping the game from being completely broken. Actually,
Not because I'm annoyed that like I can't have enough Ash Blossom, so I think that should be put to one. Because I only have one.
you and Master Duel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Um, it does kind of suck that like you basically got to put that shit in like every deck, but luckily in paper Yu-Gi-Oh, that shit is hella cheap now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been coming out in every other starter deck actually.
That's
Um,
crazy.
yeah, like they came out with what was it?
Are they still
They came out with
foils?
like in the starter decks, no, they're commons, but you
A
can get like full ones for cheap too.
a
Um, so yeah, I see like Ash Blossom basically eventually becoming like how Effect Veiler is now, where
Okay.
that shit is going to be like sense. But honestly, going back to like the Max C thing, like um, it's unbanned in the OCG, but banned in the TCG. And when you look at how discussions happen between whether or not Maxi should be unbanned in the TCG, it is basically like the argument alone that they wouldn't work with like a global merger and everything else like that.
Mhm.
So I think like Yu-Gi-Oh will probably stay as one of the very few card games that will basically do one for a set coming out in Japan and then like the set coming out in America like 4 to 6 months later. Now, as far as like Bushiroad games go, they also follow under the same thing, but it's like for completely different reasons. For Weiss, it's mainly licensing issues
Yeah.
because they gotta basically get the license to whatever anime or video game or whatever they're trying to put into the game, and usually that takes a long time, especially if it's going to be a series that they know for a fact will probably not make them that much money. Because like if it's something like let's say reincarnated as a slime, they're gonna do that. They're gonna get the license for that like in a nutshell. But like, if it was something like as popular as it is, if it's something like Dandadan, they'll probably take a while. They'll probably take their time trying to get that in English like pretty fast and whatnot.
Well, yeah,
Cause
because it's a fan favorite thing right now.
yeah, but then like also like who knows like how long that's gonna last.
Yeah.
Um, but So licensing will basically be like the major like factor to it, and also they do have OCG and TCG exclusives. Like in the OCG over there, they have like Puzzles and Dragons as a set that probably will never get released in English. And then in English, they got Seven Deadly Sins as like a TCG exclusive.
Oh, cool.
Um, yeah, so oh yeah, and I forgot. They also got like what? Oh wait, I forgot. They also got, you know, um they got Pixar as like an OC, like as an OCG exclusive too. And the thing is, while there is an English set in for Pixar, you can't play it in official tournaments in North America places
Why? Oh, cause they're not out yet.
because of license. No, because of licensing.
That's so
And it's
dumb.
also the same. It's also the same thing with the Marvel set. It has English releases, but you can't play it in any tournament in North America.
So my thing is, I think I know why they actually are doing this because the digital games are being super popular, especially like something like Master Duel. Because like, why should Master Duel be like, hey fam, we're this far ahead while in America's Master Duel's like 6 months behind? They're also probably doing it because of money too. Like always assuming it's money as the penultimate answer. And the final turn of this duel. Anybody knows that
I
line from?
mean,
You do watch that guy.
I mean, you can also say it's one of those things of don't fix what's not broken. Um, but outside of that, with Vanguard, it's a little bit different. While they do have like a Japan exclusive like clan and everything else like that, the major issue for Vanguard will basically be the overall secondary market because it's not like how it was like pre-pandemic when Vanguard was like easy was like easier to where Vanguard was like easier to be as accessible and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Where it was like more accessible. Now it's kind of like scarce and everying.
I mean, scarce?
And scarce, yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Scarce
it's
is a
scarce
crazy term. I'm
now.
gonna use that. I'm gonna find that and put it as a fucking super dick. No, stop. Ah, my brain.
We all human.
I gotta send this to you. Tell me this thumbnail's still the same. Hold on. Is this thumbnail still the same?
Hold on. Super Dickmans?
Yes, I
Can't
can.
believe this
It's
commercial.
ice cream, I think.
Bruh.
Super Dick Man's 4.
That's crazy.
No, it's a chocolate cover. It's a chocolate covered marshmallow, but it's also ice cream. I'm sorry. Go ahead, fam. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I mean, it's not as bad as like the what was it? The corn pop commercial where they were like bust a nut.
Oh, that just was did on purpose though. But no, I believe Magic does this too, where everything has to be 1-to-1 with the turbo and whatnot. But rules apply because like Asians are built different apparently, and we're not. So it is what it is. We win all the tournaments, so.
I mean, if I remember correctly, I think like when it comes to I think China in particular, there's some magic cards that had to be censored.
Really, because of zombies and they can't show like dead bodies or bones in China.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I know the Kamigawa set. I think that's either China or Japanese. I'm not sure.
It's in the Asian. It's like in the Asian place block, but
Asian place block is crazy.
yeah, because wasn't like Kamigawa in the like the two sets before? Wasn't it just basically different Asian countries?
I think so.
Yeah, because like one was supposed to be Japan, the other was supposed to be China, and I forgot what the last one was.
Probably Korea.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Cause like Korea, they definitely got us in RTSs. China got us in like a lot of RPGs, and Japan just got us in like fighting games. You know. And all we got is gun and ball games, you know. Call of Duty, yeah, we good at that. Battlefield 6, fucking Rainbow Six Siege, fucking all the shooters, yeah, we good with that. But as soon as the Asian gets in, man, they get fucking destroyed. They're like, man, I hate Americans. They're so good at these shooting games and 2K and shit like that. And that's why we can't be playing ball and gun games anymore. We have to evolve as people. We gotta play better video games. Like I suggest playing stuff from Baldur's Gate series, not Baldur's Gate, something like Dark Alliance or some shit like that. You know, we got to stop playing Madden and Call of Duty. We need to up our game to fucking FIFA and Arc Raiders.
Bruh.
But that's just the same thing. I know. But no, fucking yeah, man. I just hope like every card game just like finds into one date, so we get like global rules, so we able to like get a global ban list as well, so we can see what's banned. Over, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh with a global ban list is crazy. I just thought about that because like if they're doing this thing where they're merging the 6 month, where they're merging the 6 months to have it like live on both ends, I wonder what the ban list is gonna look like because things the OTC and the TTC are obviously like different formats and different stuff, right? That's why when we do global, we go by the OCG and not by the TCG, which means you gotta move stuff from our decks that's good out here but terrible out there, right? So,
Right.
with that said, I wonder because like if the OCG ban list is 100% fucking different, hold on. TCG banned list versus OCG banned. Oh wait, Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh wow, he actually talks about a video of it. That's crazy at the fucking dual archives right here. Um wait, I need to see the ban list like completely. Stock exchange? Why are the OCG sounds so drastically different? Why isn't the stock exchange, my guy? Close this. Close this. Has a 722 OCG and has a different ban list with multiple cards. In fact, forbidden list is one of the forbidden in one list is unlimited in another list. Blah 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 blah. You found it? Oh wait.
Yeah, I think it's called wait, how you pronounce this? Shin Meng. Shin Meng.
Shin Main?
Yeah, the plain of mountains and seas. It's where Mu Yang Ling and Jiang Yanggu came from.
Oh. Okay. So those are two magic cards, right?
Yeah, because I think like Jiang is like the dude that has the dog that can go big.
Oh, really? You know what's that's so funny how they censor like art like that and stuff like that. They probably censor it because like they want to make a history accurate or some shit. I wonder when we're gonna get our African fucking set. We never got a set in Africa. No, we did. I think it's
I mean, the closest would be technically Amoket.
no, that's Egyptian though. Like Egyptians still
True.
consider themselves like Black African like that because they're their own actual thing, even though they're a part of Africa and they're seen as Africans. Fucking, they rather be called Egyptians. Damn it! If my Egyptian friend, if I still talk to her, she told me something about how Egyptians are viewed versus Africans, and I have to hit her up because like it made sense when she told me about it. But no,
I did hear there was some type of discrimination that goes
Mic
against
off.
anybody who was like super dark skinned.
Mic on.
yeah, South Africa.
Damn.
But dudes, listen. After after the homie mind fucked me, pause on how South Africa, how the fuck can you bring racism to Africa when y'all not even niggas not even the natives there? So like I looked it up and like mind you, South Africa was one of those colony areas where like motherfuckers was trying to colonize, like the British trying to colonize back then and everything, for minerals and everything like that, right? But after a little bit after that, when they started decolonizing a lot of things or whatnot, a lot of people were still there. And I feel, and mind you, this is a joke. I feel that South Africa is an experiment of how racism works if you bring racism to another person's land, like with Australia. Even though Australia is a prison colony originally, I think the same thing happened here with South Africa. But that's gonna be a whole nother podcast that we're gonna talk about probably later in the future. That's not the story for right now. I mean, that's not the stuff right now we don't need to talk about. But yeah, continue, fam. Sorry. I don't know if you're still going through your notes or whatnot. So like, yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
I've been way too off. I think I'm slowly becoming high. Yeah, I ate like 3 edibles. So like, if I start talking crazy, nigga, you know.
Let's see, was there ever a MTG playing based on Africa? I want to say because of Naya. It's like within let's see.
Oh, by the way, new Conway the Machine dropped.
Oh yeah, I was about to mention that when I was gonna get to like the on the playlist actually. Let's see. There is
Angels with 50
three
souls?
places.
Okay. 3 places. Okay. What are the sets?
So
Or what block is it? Because usually.
Zalfir.
Uh-huh.
I think that's how you say it. Jamura, which is during the Mirage block.
Okay, so this is Mirage. So Mirage was the African set? Cause like Mirage is where we got stuff like Savannah Lions and shit like that. Why do I know that? Hold on. Savannah Lion. Go lying wrong. Savannah Lion.
Oh, Zalfar is kind of in Dominaria.
Dominaria? Really? Oh shit, hold on. Savannah Lion is not the set. The 8th edition. So, when did we start actually fucking putting in sets? Beta? Savannah Lions was in beta? I remember this shit. Oh, that's right. Because the foil version of Savannah Lion is in Masters 25, revised edition, sets. Oh, you can continue. I'm just looking this up for myself.
Oh no, okay.
Revised 4th, 8th, and 9th edition. I started playing a little bit before 8th edition. When did Darksteel come out?
Wait, Jamura is where Worldly Tutor came from?
Yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah, this is during Darksteel.
Oh.
So, yeah,
oh damn, a lot of the tutors. That's hilarious.
Right? Tutors were busted. You see fucking Idyllic Tutor in there and shit, like, oh. And Idyllic Tutor, this is the white one, right? Not the blue one?
I think so.
Yeah, that actually has a black lady on it. I got that Pacific one for MTGA. Cause she's like her grandma, bro. Somebody actually put their grandma on MTG. Knowing that MTG was mostly like white folk for the longest fucking time during the ones that come out. So somebody probably saw Aunt Jemima and was like, let me put her on here.
I don't know, and man. It kind of made up when we got
women on MTG. Oh shit.
I mean, don't we have a few? Cause like, isn't Kaya one of them?
Kaya? Yeah. Then there's Teferi. Then there's Teferi's wife.
Black
and then
Excellent.
There's like, I have that deck, by the way.
The Teferi one?
Yeah, like not the Teferi starter deck. I mean, I actually have a boss deck banning Teferi cards.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's supposedly control, but like control is like one of the win cons because control is like 1/3 of the deck. Like I got control, mill, and I think I got like super draw.
Super draw.
Yeah, so there's this card that's in MTG, not MTG, but MTG that every time when you draw a card, this monster gains 1+0, right? When this card comes into play, draw a card. It is a 6 to 5 drop, I believe. I always get it out. It's nuts how I get this card out so fast. Um, fucking, you could discard a card from your hand to give it hexproof, but tap the monster.
Oh, okay.
So I have this card that came out in the Junction set called Between Worlds or Step Between Worlds, which is a KRS-One reference. Well, self reference. And what this does is it shuffles your whole graveyard hand. It shuffles your graveyard hand into your deck, and you draw 7 cards. Now, mind you, there's this one card. It's an enchantment, a 4 drop. It's called Teferi's Tutelage, I think. I could be wrong. What it says is, when you draw a card, draw twice as many cards, right? So, you use that as a combo. You sit there, you throw that out, you draw 14 cards, and now you got a fucking 1919 that can gain hexproof while attacking, and with lifelink and flying. But mind you, I do have most of the good planeswalkers of Teferi in the deck, so there's a little bit of super friends in there. I think that's about it. There's a small mill engine, like I said, that's 1/3 of the deck. I do have a lot of control cards in the deck. I'll show you. I'll post a deck list in side chat because I started putting it on websites now. Cause like I noticed something when playing MTGA. When I play against like the same people on there or whatnot, that just insta quit. I noticed that nowadays. I'm not sure if it's because of the deck I'm using or whatnot. Cause like there's one player who I definitely play in ranked like a lot. I always see this nigga in gold. Like me and him be like throwing emails at each other for like 5 minutes.
Good.
But no, fucking yeah, there's a lot of black people with MTGA. I mean MTG. But
Oh
no,
yeah. Also, there's Zamone.
go
I think
ahead.
that's how you say her name, Zamone.
Simone? Oh yeah, from the Strixhaven set. The I don't know if she's a halfling or a midget. Because every time I see her, she looks shorter than normal.
I didn't even think about it. I thought she was just a child.
No, they show her when she's a kid in the set, but also she's a teacher. I think she's a little person. But
Oh,
I'll look
okay.
this up because honestly I should have look this up. But yeah, she appears I think a little bit before and after Strixhaven, I think. Because they put out new cards with her out. Which I think is cool. I'm so happy that we're going back to Strixhaven, bro. Because the black white deck needs fucking support badly. I don't understand. Like I'm throwing like cards in there that are like I'm making black white clerics life gain with it, and it's the deck sucks so much, bro. I love how you go to MTG when like just talking about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh and shit, and they're gonna like combine like the fucking OCG and TCG sets. I'm sorry, bro. I play Magic a lot, and it shows. I should stop.
No,
But
no,
no,
I get it. I get it.
but no. Are you still playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Like competitively in paper?
Not really. Like it is like a little bit easier to get into like the game competitively now.
Yeah, because they reprint everything.
Yeah, because of like reprints and all that. I do have like a couple of decks that I could like play, but I haven't really been, paying attention to Yu-Gi-Oh much. Although like I do want to try out what is it? I do want to try out Genesis format.
Yeah, me too. I heard there was a point limit on cards though, which pissed me off because I do want to do the yellow lock combo.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But knowing me and seeing how everything's like not restricted except by points, I'm probably just gonna make 1,000 eyes restrict.
Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Yeah.
Oh,
They bought out a shit ton of support for the deck. Like, mind you, I would go hat spam or what is it called? Fucking there's this deck where it's fucking spammy as fuck. I forgot what it's called. It's called spam something. Anyway, I'll probably either there's 3 decks I'm gonna probably run. I'm probably gonna run Shadow Hats just for shits and giggles, Penguins for shits and giggles. So you already know I run Penguins. Photons, and if it's an old deck, I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna play Stun. I think this is called Stun.
oh, Rockstun.
Yeah, not Rock Stun. The other Stun deck, the one with World Decrees in it.
Oh, that one, that one.
Or wait, World Decrees is one that negates traps, right?
Yeah, I think that was the trap. I think that was the trap deck one.
Yeah. So you do that, but Gento's so strong. Gento will be so strong in the Genesis set though, in the Genesis format.
No, wait. No. I forgot. World, if I remember correctly, World Decrees the gatekeeper deck.
Oh, yo, you're right. Damn, it's been so long since I played Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like, usually I play like the PSP version because it has like the proper board without links. But like, man, I need to play dual master. I mean master duel again. So I
Oh, okay. Never mind.
what happened?
Okay, so World Decree is the trap card, and I'm thinking, wait, then what was the name of the decree card from from Gravekeeper that I was thinking of?
Wait, you talking about the set gatekeepers?
No, like
Is it the one you
the
play
archetype.
Oh, the archetype. Maybe it's the trap card that's specifically for gatekeepers. Look up the gatekeeper deck, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Which, by the
No,
way,
it wasn't
I'm
a trap
shocked.
card. It was not a trap card. It was a spell card.
Oh,
Let
are you
me
talking about
think.
the fucking forbidden set of cards? Not the like forbidden chalice and all that shit. You talking about that or no?
Nah. No, it came from Gravekeepers, but it was the one that they had to limit to one at one point.
Hmm. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm stumped on this one. Oh, not Master Duel, Yugo Pro, because that's what I'm gonna practice Genesis format.
Oh, okay.
Cause like they give you they give you availability to all the cards, or you just have the cards that you have.
Yeah, I think that one you don't have to unlock no cards. I think you just already get them.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely making Thousand Nines Restrict. Cause I feel like, to be honest, Thousand Nines Restrict is the most easiest unlock deck you can make. But all you do is have to worry about is like certain not creatures, certain link monsters you have to worry about, I believe. But also, dude, run Thousand Eyes Restrict and then run that one card that says you can't tribute monsters. It's one of the
The,
mask. Is it Mask of Restrict or Mask of hold on. You oh mask card. No traps. There were traps for mask card set. Okay. Labyrinth of the Nightmare. What does it do? Oh yeah, that's
oh,
Mask
okay,
of
I found
Restrict.
it.
I was right.
Oh, it is Master Restrict?
Yeah. So you run that, Master Restrict, and then just fucking just go ham.
Damn. Oh, okay, I found the card. It's called World Tribute.
Royal Tribute. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ain't that the one where you have to pay 800 to keep it up on your upkeep to like negate stuff on your opponent's side of the field or some shit?
Nah,
Or I'm thinking of the card.
World Tribute World Tribute. Yeah, I think I know what card you're thinking of, but World Tribute is like the card that basically says like you activate it if you have Necro Valley, and then both players discard all the monster cards in their hand to the graveyard.
Damn, Necro Valley does counter Dark World, huh? And Shadows. Oh no, it counters 2 decks that used to be tier 0. Which last night I was playing
Yeah.
fucking Dark World last night on the PSP.
Oh shit! How did that
Oh,
go?
that shit was fun. I kept on missing my timing with gold because I forget you can't distribute it and get the effect, or destroy it in your hand and get the effect sometimes. Or well no, silver was the one that special summons. Gold is the one that destroys, right? Or is that the boss monster that destroys the monster when it gets to the graveyard?
Let me think. I'm trying to remember which one was gold.
Yeah, gold is the
Because
one. Cause I know silver, you can just discard him, he comes back out. Link summon into fucking one of the fucking XC summon into fucking one of the fucking what you call that? Level 5 fucking rank 5 exceeds. Discard one. I think you get the silver trigger anyway because it's not counted as a monster on the field. It's counted as being discarded. Rushing them back onto the field, and then link it to whatever the fuck you want.
it's the level 5. I think Dark World was like one of those decks where I just memorized the pictures and was like, "Oh, that card does this."
Yeah, that's what it is. Cause I'm getting to that point in fucking Magic the Gathering. I was like, fuck, it's this deck. Fuck, I know that card. Without even fucking reading, you just know the effects. It's like everybody know what Thoughtseize is, everybody know what the res is, everybody knows what fucking the other discard card is. They all do the same thing, except one doesn't target monsters and another one doesn't target spells and traps. I mean spells and traps. Non-base. Wait, the res is only monsters and Thoughtseize is every card except for lands.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I think that's the only fucking difference between the two, right? And everybody's like, oh, it's that card that discards this. You know it does discard this card. And if you see it, or like even if you read the name, you already know what the card does. Like, mind you, this is why I want them to bring textless text back, but only in the video games. Because having a cryptic command and niggas being like, nah, you gotta look that up. Before cell phones became mainstream, nigga, be like, you know how much that shit sucked? If you didn't have like phones that we have now we could just pick up our fucking iPhone and be like, oh, that's what that does. But back then, nigga, imagine you see somebody play cryptic command and you're sitting here like, is this real? You calling over a judge and shit, and then the judge explains to you what the card is. You know how embarrassing that feels when you see a fucking blank card and fucking you don't know what it does until like you find out what it actually does, and like, oh, it's even worse than I thought. 13's posting music. She must be up. But no, where was I? Hold on. I hate when I do this shit. Fucking Discord's acting up. Oh right. I got bigger. Hold on. Boss.
Oh.
Boss. All right, let's lock that in.
Balls again, granddad.
Yo,
we all human.
We all make mistakes. Even though sometimes I go make some mistakes. Oh shit.
Black Queens forever. Black Queens forever. Come here. Black Queens forever.
You know, I saw somebody talking about how podcasts are slowly becoming like radio shows because of like all like the stuff they use, like especially with a lot of other fucking radio shows and stuff. Like the Joe Rogan podcast started out as like a podcast and now it's just a radio show. Just how like Howard Stern was technically a podcast, but like it's always been like a radio show though.
Actually, that it.
Go to the bathroom. Shitting yourself.
Not
Yo, so that one worked. The other one sounds like it's coming from something else.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to connect it to Discord and whatnot.
Okay. Just make it on Discord if you have the MP3 file. Yes, I download
Alright.
MP3 files and to securely fucking pluck out shit. Like this. I have to find this from the original dude who made with the Echo and then clip that shit right on out.
Damn.
Can't use that one anymore. That one anymore. I can't wait to use that. So, let's change the subject. Fucking, I got to the end game of Monster Hunter Frontier.
Oh, so there is in-game content.
Oh, no, you know how it is. This game came out during PSO 2 times, so niggas is gonna do fashion. Which I'm doing, nigga, because that's the real end game, fashion. Fuck doing several raids where you can strike a pose in the middle of the city. Fuck farming where you go Vogue. Bro, when I get the Miku set, bro, I'm totally fucking going ham. I can't wait to get the weapon though, because I heard the weapon. I'm not sure you can make a Zenith into a Zenith upgrade or whatnot, but like I want to use that weapon just to fuck people. The audacity. That's how I got Echo too, bro. Maybe it's the program that's using that's doing that, because like it sounds like it's echoing every time you do that. But no,
I'm using a voice mod, but for some reason it's playing through the speakers and not playing through the
Oh, so you are using voice mod. So you got to just isolate it. That's it.
Isolated?
Isolate. Yeah, have it play through input instead of through your mic, and then make sure it's the same input as your Discord.
Oh, there's the setting things.
But yeah, fam, I want to change gear because, like, mind you, the gear that I like actually does work, especially for the road and everything like that. But I want to get gear on my own just to see how like all this stuff works. So I have like certain things because I'm dying to shit that I'm not supposed to be dying to. And mind you, everybody. Okay, that sounds way better.
There we go.
The audacity. But no, it got to the point where like I want to fight Muso monsters because I got carried. Like, mind you, the community, the rain server community, thank you guys. Y'all guys are fucking helpful, even though I'm being annoying as shit, asking the most stupidest fucking questions. But thank you to that server. That's the most helpful server I have talked to, because most niggas be like, use Google. And these are the people that realize Google don't work.
Damn, Google failing y'all?
Google's been failing us, bro. Google's been failing us since 2017.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Be like, all they have to do is do the same shit that other search engines do. But like, no, nigga, let's combine everything into one. Yes, we bought YouTube. Yes. But no, so Zenith monsters are fine. Like, I can fight a Zenith monster, and I figured out how to use Tampas, so I can find around like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I like the fact. I hate the fact that I can't make Kamen Rider in this because they do have like a cool outfit, but like I can't do anything with it. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to find, because they do have the head skull and the vest. But I'm too lazy to make that right now because I don't feel like transmogging, because I need to farm for Gotcha. I need to make my MBQ outfit as soon as possible, or any of the Fates Stay Night fucking outfits. And how I'm gonna do this is because you're just killing one monster that's in high rank, which is easy. But then once you bring G rank weapons, which is very easy, which is way easier than what it is, right? And so all you have to do is break his horns, break his tail, and kill it, right? Now with Tonfas, it's virtually impossible since I assume that's a blunt weapon because I haven't looked at the fucking hit values of Tonfas. But I have to go back to my old reliable and fucking go longsword, which everybody hates. Everybody hates longsword. I love longsword because I can go oonga boonga, especially when I'm going for the head where I'm not supposed to be at.
I'm quite longsword.
No. here's the thing: the monster moves so goddamn much. That's all what it is. Like fucking mind you, with the great sword, yeah, you gotta get in front of it, but great sword people understand us and our plight trying to hit the nigga from the tail because 80% of the monsters have their tail up in the air. I hope y'all guys. I
Oh,
hope everybody in Monster Hunter community know this or whatnot. I know there's people who assume, but 80% of the monsters' tails are not just on the ground, like Fatalis' tail on the ground, Tiger Rest's tail on the ground, Nukarga, Nakakuga tails on the ground, fucking Xenogra's tails on the ground, and fucking what's that bubble monster? His tail's on the ground. Uh, a lot of the
there's
wyverns.
a bubble dragon.
Yeah, it's a bubble soap dragon thing, but it uses slime and stuff like that. I think it's called Lucunate or some shit. It's Loon something. But it came out I think in Monster Hunter 4, I believe. It's right after Swim or whatnot. It brought out like new mechanics like we already have Blast or Brachydios, but that's when Brachydios got put into Brachydios got first introduced. I think it was introduced in 3, but then they changed his stuff from Blast to Slime in this one. and Zenogre got a huge buff in this one too. Gormagala's in this one, I believe. Wait, maybe I do got it wrong because I'm thinking of 4 and not 5 or Generations. Monster Hunter Bubble. Ah, it's Misune. Here, I'll show you. Hold on.
Wait, hold on for 1 second.
Okay, I'm holding on. Yes, let's hold. Yes. Oh my god, I'm holding. He probably hears all this. Like I'm holding. But yeah, this is the monster that I'm talking about. I think I did get his Ultimate Generations. Oh, I did get it wrong. I could have sworn he was in 4. I was just thinking of Gormagala, but yeah. Basically, it's a monster that shoots out bubbles. I'm not sure if this is in. That's only in Cross. Yeah, it's not in Frontier. That's unfortunate. Would have been cool. Yeah, Apex was so strong. But no, I like their mechanic. You once you get hit by a bubble, you start slipping around and everything like that, and you can't really like roll and dodge or whatnot. But I think this one is Monster Hunter Next Door. I haven't played this one. Yeah, it looks cool. But yeah, fucking this monster was a menace. I'm about to watch this in a bit because I'm a day late. Yeah, I'm a day late. Yes, I watch Omni based like that. He sure is taking a bit, but no. Basically the end game is fashion or whatnot, but no. A lot of the end game is just defeating Musou monsters and breaking certain parts. Yes, there's another type called Musou monsters. I have to fight one of them, which is White Nakakuga, which I'm gonna show in a bit, right? And basically it's just it's blinking Nakakuga, but basically he's just Nakakuga if he rode around in fucking cocaine, like and sugar, and what other uppers that they have in the Monster Hunter universe, and just like started using like teleporting, just dead ass is teleporting. Like there's a couple monsters that show you how the teleporting mechanic works. Like there's this dog that's in Monster Hunter Frontier. Here let me find it. My bad. But no, he's gonna be back for a bit. Guys, we're gonna have to be right back real quick. And we're gonna talk about a little bit more after the fact. Or when he comes back. Be right back, guys.
like my wrist be automatic, yours a tragic. Pistol plastic, pistol addicts. Grimiest, flip your whole block solo. Spit that shit 2 times if I see kids, it's a no-go. TNT, ain't nobody seeing me. My shooter on his 5th line. Think you're seeing things, hitting everything. I'm talking wrong things, right things. With the M16, he only 19. He think he's slide green.
Forever I stand. Supreme North Face pocket. Got the order for 5 fiends. Manslaughter on your recorder. You know the vibes be. Candyman is murder when I arrive on the scene. Shit get dangerous. No famous shit. Became the fan favorite. This fool spitting 4 to 5 flows. It's all flavorless. Got shit in the chokehold. Give a fuck if I made your list. I made brick money talking shit. Having my way with this. The MD admit he was 840. I made him pay for zips. Crush a rock with a quarter on the table and take a snip. Dropped all of my sins on the street corner and saved the blessings. Smoke the feeds out the Bible page. My brain waves is reckless. Rome chapter 2 verse 3 said watch the way you step and spray the weapon. Shells go to fly guy Averexes. Coming live from where they banging and scamming. Little niggas on joking stash making more than they parents. A little know-how in your bank profile. Turn to a dope pal. Cheddar, get it, or make all of the hoes go down. Bet against the squad, you pick the worst lane. Stash the dough from the plates that I ate off like Hitler first name. Finesse like Bernie Madoff. It's some rehearsed game. Was born with this. Seen too many fail, I can't afford to slip. Went from fleeing many felony charges to fortunate. Fly fashion rebel, fucking on your fiance. Living fast for the funds, didn't stick up with Andre. Fast forward, now it's $400 when we eat entrees. The bitch come to my songs on long play. Repeat the playlist, you just a peon. Everything beyond greatness. GXFR, get a next scar. My best friend.
About Gundam.
Oh, you left the comment about Gundam?
Yeah, cause I used to cause I love the PS2 Gundam games. The not the ones where it's all like Muso or anything like that. There were non-Muso ones that came out in arcades, and they actually ported a lot of those games, or they remade a lot of those games onto the PSP version, and it feels like it's an upgrade from the PSP games. I mean, from the PS2 games, because the movement's different. You get more content. There's oh my god, the music hits hard from that series because it's not just like random ass background or battle music. It's actually music from the show, like actual themes. You get sharp themes, but it's in Japanese. Fucking you get a lot of fucking music from there, like the actual scores and stuff like that. There's this favorite story that I like from the Mobile Suit Gundam. I think it's 016, where it's just a guitar riff.
Just a guitar riff?
Yeah, it's a battle theme, but like it's from a particular fight from the anime.
Oh, okay.
It goes. Well, back to Monster Hunter. So, my goal for Monster Hunter is the Evangelion set and the fucking Fate set. But I'm gonna see if I can get Home Chick.
Who's Saber?
Not Saber, Ren.
Oh, Ren.
They also have a Stoffel. They have a Stoffel's outfit because like the game closed in 2019, so like fucking that came out already. So like first thing I'm gonna do is get a Stoffel. I'm not gonna change my character from a dude. It's still gonna be a woman. And you know I'm gonna run around and hit motherfuckers with a hammer. But no, yeah, that's my goal. Go ahead.
I was about to say, because I do remember, like, I forgot what was the name of the Monster Hunter game that was like a 360 exclusive, but it was also like a JP exclusive. I remember like that like Fate of Africa came to that.
Yeah, that's that was Frontier.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if you want to play, it's easy to jump in. You do have to join a Discord server, But after that, you should just download their patch. It should be like 5 gigs, and you're in. Just put in your credentials, not an email or anything, just like a random ass name that you use for your shit and the password that you commonly use for like stuff that you don't care about. Make sure you remember it though, because you will lose your character if you can't remember your password.
Oh,
but
okay.
but the server's so helpful that they will find your character, clone it, and give you a password and stuff on it. So when you change it, it's that password.
Oh shit, that's nice.
Yeah, like motherfuckers is really nice in the server. I'm shocked that nobody has called me a hard R in Japanese yet. Because there's a lot of
Well,
Japanese
actually,
dudes in this server, a lot, and they're all speedrunners, all of them.
that's not completely surprising, but I think like the sheer numbers is the surprising part.
For Frontier Z.
Well, the amount of speedrunners, because I think like a majority of Japanese players just like to speed run through shit
Oh no,
in general.
so I love speedrunning as well. I want to do it, but my lazy ass needs practice because I downloaded one of the fucking Ninja Turtle arcade games, right? And those games I play like crack. I love beat 'em ups. Is there's one thing that you guys need to know about me? I love fucking doing guy spin kick and losing 50% of my health if it means I don't get killed by the boss. Because putting in another quarter sucks. You know how much putting in another quarter feels like after you die into some stupid ass bullshit that's easier to avoid. But you're in the fucking corner attacking something that's hitting you from behind with projectiles, nigga. Projectiles off screen, and you can't do shit about it. You just gotta, oh well, say stun lock, I guess.
I guess I'll die.
I gotta make that into a fucking soundboard. Not cause like fucking, I cracked up some people in stream. They were talking about this rank is gonna be hard, which actually was not that hard to be honest, cause I had NPCs running around with me already. And like I already figured out, this, that, and the third, and I could just build this for now, cause I like using ranged weapons, especially like something like a heavy bowgun or whatnot, when I'm just breezing through low rank because you just stun lock them. But with low rank meaning high rank. But when you get to like G rank and like fucking Zenith rank, bro, I didn't know Genpei could do that. Dead ass. I didn't know the eye drones can do that kind of shit or whatnot, right? And fucking it shocked the shit out of me when fucking when I'm seeing like the Gel drone and shit like that doing flips and shit trying to hit me. That's the most craziest part. But no, I like a lot
What
of
the
the monster
hell?
design. Earlier before you when you left, I was talking about White Knuckle Kuga. They actually have a quest where they give you 99 lives just to learn to fight.
Okay, that's actually pretty fun.
And if you run out of time, you get like a small reward. But like I think it's like the whole 30 minutes.
The
And
whole 30 minutes.
yeah, usually fights are like what 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long you take or like what's your weapon damage and stuff like that. Cause like a lot of people take long, especially when fighting monsters. So like in this one, I know actually I think it's less than that. I think most fights are like it's 30 to 45 minutes. Cause each pip is like 5. But no, fucking Monster Hunter is fun. Like I kind of miss playing World because I never did finish Iceborne. I need to actually finish Iceborne because I finished every quest in World, the story quest and the non-essential quests and stuff like that, right? And I want to do that with the rooms when we go online and stuff like that. But it's so many. I need to finish the event quest too for Iceborne and do all that stuff and everything for get my actual fucking endgame armor instead of just being lazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna reinstall Iceborne after I'm done with my fashion for fucking Monster Hunter Zenith. I'm gonna fucking just go hard on the paint with Monster Hunter Iceborne.
Like I'm trying to remember, was Iceborne the one that had like the dude would have the dragon with like the hands and stuff like that for
Uh,
wings?
you gotta show me, cause there's a lot of hands with wings in this game. Like, mind you, it's
It
like
was
three
the one that
monsters, but like
The only one I remember is because like Terminal Montage was making fun of it.
Oh, yeah, that's Iceborne. I know exactly what you're talking about. That fight's actually fun if you know the stupid mechanic. Cause like all he does
Damn.
is just spit sand at you, right? And he puts his little hands into the ground so you like fucking shoot those things up, right? Mind you, that monster's ugly as fuck. And Terminal Montage got that monster 100% right. That motherfucker's ugly. But no, this is the monster that I wanted to show you, by the way.
Let's see. Is that the bubble one?
Yeah.
Okay, he looks a little bit less than what I thought he was gonna be.
This is Apex Form and Rise, I believe. I haven't played. Well, I've seen this. I spoke wrong when I said I like this monster or whatnot. But this monster never appeared when Gormagala did. So because Gormagala, when that monster came out, they introduced something called Apex monsters into the game or whatnot, right? They're like in between like G rank and high G rank or G rank. They're in between high rank and G rank. And you have to fight these monsters to get certain materials, and they give out certain boosts and stuff like that, especially for weapons and everything. Fucking, they also had a unique thing about their fight too. Sometimes their behaviors are completely different. Like, let's say it's the Nogur, right? The Nogur has this thing where, here. No, that's what I'm not looking for. I hate it here. No, that's what I'm not looking for. So, this is actually perfect. So, Stinger Sinodra, which is Negro Sinodra or Black Sinodra, right? Does it show us this fight? I think it's gonna show us fight. So, so let's say Doggo does a front flip, right? It lands on his back, shooting out a wave of projectiles, right? Or a blast, right? The Apex form would have, hey, instead of making this a blast, let's send out little small projectiles that circle around me a little bit.
Oh hell no.
Now they do have this same concept in Monster Hunter, Frontier Z. By the way, this is Monster Hunter DOS. It's based off that engine, but it's between 3 and DOS when they put out this engine and everything. So like, it's gonna be a lot of old world stuff that's not similar to like any of the new things or whatnot. But I gotta see a person who's not just fucking speed running. Yeah, all these guys right here, you actually do meet in the server, by the way. Power Rangers. Oh, another AI opening. Hey, do you know what grinds my fucking gears?
What?
You know that shit that I sent you like a couple of weeks ago with that was AI Power Rangers?
I think I remember you sending that to me.
Yeah, fucking now I'm getting suggested random ass AI voice shit now, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
The algorithm.
Yeah. So, hold on. So Zenogre does this thing where he charges up and he blows up, right? And it's honestly a damage check to see like if you do it's either damage or DPS, one of the two. And this one I think it's just a DPS check, where in the original game it's just a damage check. If you go boinking on the head, dog would just flip over and just cry. But in this one I think it's actually a damage check. I think you can't flinch it out of it unless you do enough damage. By the way, this is the Rin armor, by the way. I'm cringing. So the Noger in the original names don't do any of this shit. This is like fucking hey, what if we have something like Master Ryu into a Capcom game from Mugen? Yes, Mugen. Let's give him a whole moveset plus whatever fuck this is. So he does this thing where he does charge and do that, but he doesn't start out doing that. You have to actually hit him a few times. And also, I think this is Muso. This is True Slay. Howling is an ogre. Yeah, this is True Slay, right? They have similar traits to something called Muso or Zenith monsters, where something on their body is just fucking large and you just have to break it to do a quest or whatnot. But this is True Slay, where you have to use like I guess a certain amount of gear set to do this. It's actually like speed running in a way. Because as you see on the clock, this is a 9-minute fight. So, have you played
Does
Monster
their
Hunter
voice
before?
normally like I played bits and pieces, but it was pretty hard to get into the game because like they never really give you like any tutorials. You gotta basically like find people who already plays the game and then they teach you how to play it, which is a weird thing, but I can kind of understand it.
Actually, they do give you a tutorial. Which one did you play? Like exactly.
So the first Monster Hunter that I tried out was Generations when they redid it on the Switch.
Oh, so in Generations, not Double Cross, but Cross, right?
I think so. It's whichever one they put on the Switch.
That's Double Cross. Oof. So, Double Cross does have it because it's the same as Cross, but Double Cross is this cross with extra steps. A lot of the low rank quests teach you how to like play the game, like do fishing and stuff like that. You may have to unlock it like time by time by increasing your rank, and that will be your tutorial learning stuff mechanics of the game in low rank. Then you get into high rank when you fight like some monsters that are like new. That's not the random cuckoo or whatnot. You probably fighting Kazoot or excuse me. Oh shit. You're either fighting now a Kazoot or a Garan, young Garan, or like the occasional Rathalos every now and then. And then high rank when you fighting, G rank when you fighting niggas like the Noger, Rajang, Devi Joe, fucking Krushalala, and then like some Elder Dragons like what's that shit called? I keep on fucking up their names, but it's both of the fire. It's the Fire Lions. And yes, I said that with an S because they come out in pairs. One is blue fire, one is red fire. I think blue is female and red is male. I think they both have the same moveset, but except as one explodes a lot more and the other one uses fire breath a lot. And like, if you want to, I could carry you through world and like show you the ropes and everything on Monster Hunter, and then if you're ready, show you how old world works. Not with this game, but with I'm probably gonna re-download the emulator. What? Hey, question: can you play games with emulators on like PC and connect it to your Switch or whatnot, or play with them on your Switch?
I don't think so.
I know we could do it with the 3DS because of how good Citrus internet is or whatnot.
Which I'm not super surprised at.
But no, where was I? What I was talking about? Oh, we're talking about Monster Hunters. But yeah, I'm not gonna do any of this shit. This shit demands perfectness, and my dumbass will just die every single time. So like I said earlier, I have a few people from the community just watch my stream and like they're telling me like, oh, what happened to the wall? And I'm like, I guess I'll just die because like no, because Monster Hunter is not that kind of game where you can be super competitive and like it's one of those games where like it teaches you like, hey, maybe I should go back and do something. Maybe I should be more patient when attacking this dude. Maybe I should read the fucking room. It's kind of like a fighting game, but I wouldn't say a fighting game because like you got 4 niggas jump on one dude. I say that's crazy. Like imagine a fighting game when it's like it's you soloing like 4 niggas and they're all on the screen at the same time.
I mean, in technicality, you got to solo 2 at once if you get hit, if you get stuck on the wall.
And your iframes suck, but you have super armor somehow. You can just ignore being flinched unless one nigga brings this big ass hammer with him, and then you might be spinch locked. And don't let your tail get cut off. Oh no, I'm like a third of my moveset is missing. Or don't let my head break. Oh no, a third of my hit a third of my health and fucking attacks are gone. Or hey, let me be Rajang, get my tail cut off and be like, nah, I'm more angry now. Take this, fire breath, fire breath, fire breath. And it sucks too because in Debbie Joe's Dragon Breath only dealt Dragon Blight, which lowers your resistance and everything, right? That's all it did. But in Zenith, this shit's fucked. You know what happens, bro? It breaks your fucking weapon. And that's if you're fighting like the Zenith monsters. Yeah. Like it turns your fucking your sharpness to 0. I was like, wait, why am I bouncing off this fucker? And realize I look up and mind you, I have aquamarine or aqua sharpness, so it's like the highest tier of sharpness you can have. And I have like sharpness 2, which might last double time. So I'm half the mission when I hit purple, that's why I just sharpen. Or I'm fine with just going in with purple. But to have a monster to drop you from max to 0, it's crazy work. And that's my only gripe about the game. They got some other blights too, which are fucking nuts. There's this one blight called Sound, where no, actually, there's this one blight called Cardiac fucking Arrest, nigga.
Oh.
if nobody runs up and res you, nigga, that's your life.
Oh.
And like what's
Cardiac
fucked up too,
arrest is crazy work.
And it's fucked up too. If the monster don't hit you and just ignores you, you're dead. The worst one that I seen was okay. So you know about Yarnrakut, right? Or Yagaran, the blue monster. There's another. He puts a lot of people to sleep. There's another one that puts people to sleep. They just put inside the main games recently. I think it's called Hypatrice, or whatnot. Everything it does induces sleep, right? Unless you have like resistance to it, right? And in this one, if he notices that any of the players are asleep, he sings a song that will one-shot you.
This nigga's playing Paris songs?
Nigga live, on concert.
That's wild.
So there's this leech monster that's always been on my wall called Kazut or whatever the fuck it's called. It's basically a leech monster that shoots electricity, right? That gives out the cardiac arrest debuff. And so, also what he does is he can eat you. I forgot this thing can just eat you.
Hey, yo.
So one tail is from the ceiling. He will swing around and swallow you that way. Another one, he could just pin you and just eat you, bro. And I'm sitting here mad as fuck. I'm like, oh, you can just do that. Because when you see the NPCs get hit by it, they don't die instantly. They just get like knocked out or some shit like that, or like thrown off to the side when they get hit by the move, right? Me thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get bumped over, gets actually swallowed whole. Just Vort, nigga. Just take this Vort. Get carded.
Damn, the Vort niggas are eating good.
Right? But no, in Monster Hunter Zenith, most of the end game is just going to this game mode called the Road, where you can just beat, like, it's like a boss rush where it's your fastest time to see how many floors you can do before you hit White Fatalis. And every single floor has a White Fatalis. Now, White Fatalis is like the ideal monster you want to get for endgame. There are other endgame Elder Dragons, but White Fatalis is like, what if this nigga just hate man? And what I mean by humans, like the hater of man, they see Fatalis.
The hater of men.
No, cause like there's lore, and I know I explained this like last time, but I didn't explain it in detail. There's lore in the game to where like if you wear his armor, you might as well just become a Fatalis. There's a really good video that shows the process of somebody becoming a Fatalis, and it's creepy because they put a little fucking kid song over it or what. Not a kid song, but a lullaby song or whatever, right? And fucking and like no, this is 100% accurate. It would come out a weapon because it does have Piccolo regenerate, and I mean cell regeneration powers. But like fucking how the lore works is like that's just a myth. It never actually happened, but you can't hear the voices of the dead in the armor that you carve from him because Fatalis is so evil. He will kill somebody, melt it with their fire, and add it to his like body.
What the hell?
Yeah, Fatalis is that nigga. And like, there's a couple monsters that can rival him, but like, Fatalis is Fatalis. Unless he fights against Giant Snake, God, that's where like, nah, fam, I'm just gonna fly away. I could just fly. No, seriously, I could just fly away. I don't care about your beam. Which, by the way, if you get far enough for generations, you do fight this monster. Hold on, I'm gonna show you exactly what monster it is. Like there's two of them. Oh yeah, fucking Damadura. So, fuck everything about this monster. So what you have to do in this fight or whatnot, this is from the 3DS version, by the way. What you have to do in this fight, you have to actually knock it out by hitting crystals or little spots on his body, right? And
Right.
usually use like poison weapons, stuff like his little status because they have a huge health pool. But also, it's just big. It takes up a lot of the fucking stage. Now, yes, it is the Elder God. I mean, Elder Dragon, and it does throw a beam at you. Like, this monster, you have to have a certain kind of skill that extends your Superman deck. If you don't, you're just gonna get fucking melted. Now, they do have something like that in Monster Hunter Frontier, where monsters just have beams. Oh, have I showed you Virgin?
Virgin? Wait, I probably gotta like look at him again.
All right, but after this, I hope I'm not spending too much time with Monster Hunter. But yeah, giant snake. Oh, you know what? You're supposed to break these big ass fucking things that are on his back, because he will let you run on his back if you hit it a certain way. But there's two phases to this fight. The song go hard, by the way. Oh wait. Ah, damn.
Wait, wasn't there like one? Wasn't there a monster that can basically if it throws acid on your equipment, like it permanently gets destroyed?
Not in Monster Hunter. I know Frontier destroys like weapons, but not your equipment. Unless you're talking about this fuck.
Was it that one?
No, that's the one that swallows you.
No, it was like a frog-looking one.
A frog? Oh wait. Hold on, frog. From Old World or New World?
I don't remember which one it was from.
Shit, damn. Because that doesn't even narrow it down. If it was New World, then I know exactly what you're talking about. If it's Old World, no, it's not Bracadillo. No, it's not Gubble. I hated that fight, by the way. I hated that fight so much because like he's not even a jump scare type monster, but like so he has this gimmick where he runs up and try to swallow everything in front of him so he can spit it out. But how you counter it is just have like a blast bomb or something poisonous, because he'll just eat that instead. And with blast bombs, it dealt like 8 of his health. large blast bones plus. That's just like a fourth of his health.
Jesus.
I don't see the frog. Ugh, this fight. Wait a minute. Fatalis, Crimson Fatalis, White Fatalis. Fuck this fight, bro. Oh my god, I fought so many White Fatalis, this is annoying. Xenojivo's fun. Oh wait, hold on. So, can I rewind this back a little bit? Hey, so there's so many jokes and fucking loot for your art of this fucking monster. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Wait, really?
Yeah, don't look it up, but just remember the name. It is. I think it's a female. I think you always fight a female. I don't think you fight a male. I could be wrong. In the chat, please tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm wrong. But basically you can kill it and it does shed the armor to become more stronger or whatnot. But there's like 3 phases to the fight. First you do like the luring phase, and then you do like the knockoff phase or whatnot. Then she goes in rage mode where you have to like fight her, and she's like uses lava and shit like that. I think she's also Elder Dragon, but I think it's a Monster Hunter World exclusive monster.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see any frog ones here, bro. Like this is the only thing that's close to a frog right here.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the thing. Or maybe it wasn't like a frog per se, but it kind of had like a long tongue.
Chameleos?
That might have been it.
Hold on. By the way, this video is by Global Data, by the way, if y'all guys want to know. Where are you, piece of shit? I know you're here. Is that his tail? No, that's not. That's the Rathian lines. Where are you? It's a brute wyvern. Now we're getting way too big. It's not that big. It should be between here. Wait, is this only in world? Hold on. Alright, it should have Chameleos.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, hold on. It's this fuck, right? Alicorn.
Wait, what happened?
Is it this dude?
Yeah, I think that is it actually.
Okay. I'm not. I fought this in Zenith. I don't know what it does in Old World, but in Zenith, fuck this fucker because he has a nuke where, like, if you don't find him in time, the venom would insta kill you.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay.
Because I saw what's his face like make a parody if he was a Magikarp.
No, but he doesn't mount armor though. I know for sure. His gimmick is just he just turns invisible like naturally, and he does spit like poison. But like if let's say you tackle him with like a paintball, you'd be able to see him where he is on the map.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, I found the video.
But no, with that said, I don't want to like be on Monster Hunter way too much. What is good boy? What?
Wait, let me show the video real quick.
Bet.
Share screen. There we go.
Make sure you're not gonna be Oh, you watch this guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't build armor though.
I'll tap 5 and cast my commander, Grimiest the Phantom. It has Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, is a 3/7, and has Mist, Camouflage, and Thieving Tongue. For Mist, Camouflage,
stop,
I can pay 1 blue to make...
Pause it.
I did.
Let's give this nigga Death Touch. What do you mean? Vigilance and Flying.
And this is so high.
And like camouflage, just make it fucking unblockable when it attacks. But like have it to where like you have to pay something or some shit. And then just give it poison counters. That's it. That's why? Go ahead.
Make it so Grimiest...
Alright.
By the way, for those who are hearing this in the fucking voice recording on Spotify, this is gonna be what? Bounce Magic? That's the guy who made the video. Or which?
Yeah, Bounce Magic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Turn. Okay. Built-in protection and attacks though, so it's not too bad. And for Thieving Tongue, whenever Grimiest deals combat damage to a player, I gain control of up to 1 artifact that player controls. It becomes an emblem and loses all other card types. And finally, I gain 3 life. Okay, alright, no.
You laugh too much.
No, we should not be dabbling in. No, bro, hear me out, bro, alright, look, listen. The design makes a lot of sense, alright? So Grimiest in the games, he has this tongue attack where if you get hit by it, he steals your items, and you can't
he steals
get them
items.
back
I know he does
if
that.
You kill him. But specifically in Monster Hunter Rise, if Grimiest hits you with that tongue attack, he actually takes your buffs, making himself
takes
stronger.
buffs.
And because you gain 3 life, that simulates that he's eating your stuff, as if he views it as food, and food tokens gain you 3 life. Also, look at him. He's a goofy chameleon dragon. He's awesome. Wait a minute. If Grimiest steals an artifact with a tap ability, and then that artifact becomes an emblem, how does that work? Can you even tap emblems? You know what? That's a great question, actually. Oh, is that it? We're just ending the video there. I'll tap.
Yo! Dude, let the real player do shit, bro. But no, he doesn't steal armor or dissolve armor. He just fucking steals items from you. But the debuff shit is new because I never played Rise. And yeah, and this one, okay, so in Monster Hunter World Zenith, right? Zenith monsters or most of the Muso monsters have nukes, which is called true damage, right? Which means something that gives you like a buff against defense. It doesn't matter because the damage hits so hard that it ignores all your debuffs. I mean, all your buffs.
Oh, okay.
Like even having a certain percentage armor won't hit you for it because it's maximum damage. And it's mostly just to see if you can avoid it because you can tell when it's coming, but sometimes it just pops out on some monsters. Oh shit, like Elzelian, which is fucking annoying, and I hope I never have to do that fight ever again in life.
It was that bad?
You have to fight him to get into a certain rank. And I just asked one of the hunters from the community, like, can you help me with this bullshit? And they're like, cool, sure. Hey, so, side tangent. After we're just in this topic, did you know Afro Man's doing stuff again?
Okay, I saw like that there was like a couple of things on my feed about Afro Man, but I didn't look into it because I thought he got like arrested or something like that. What is he just doing like content?
Hold on. I think it's because I want Alicorn to explain this. I think it's because of how the cops came to his house. Remember that happened and he put those recordings out and stuff like that?
I kind of remember that.
I think it's still that's going on.
Oh.
Yeah, because there was some stuff that was actually stolen.
What the hell?
Yeah, like actually. And it was suspicious because they went to his house while he was not there. They searched his house and everything, without, I believe, a warrantable cause. Um, they will say there was like people issuing like, "Hey, this guy might be a drug dealer and stuff like that." Um, but he really wasn't. His Afro man. He smokes more weed than any other dude. Like he's the weed man. But they thought he was actually like a criminal and stuff because they know who he was, I guess, because he owned a house out there, like in the boonies. Cops came over, like illegally, didn't leave when he was in there or whatnot and all that stuff. No, they just broke into his house, didn't fix it for his door or anything. Did a whole music video about it. Do you
The
want some
hell?
pound cake? Look, want some pound cake? Look up
Pound
Afro Man
cake?
there. Look at Afro Man. Look at Afro Man and pound cake.
All right. Pound cake?
Hey, also, little side tangent. Fucking, I was on Reddit the other day.
Oh
People are like, why do you
no.
say it like that? But yeah, I was on Reddit the other
Lemon
day.
pound cake?
Yeah.
I've never heard this song.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, I haven't heard Afro Man since he came out with Whack Rappers.
Ah.
I just thought he just like stopped rapping after that. Hello?
I'm still here. I'm still here. I was just waiting.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, the edible kicked in right now.
The edible kicking, that's crazy.
Bro, the edible's strong. I took like 3 of them. It's like 30 milligrams in my bloodstream.
Strong the edible is within you.
But no, while you do all that, what is Good Boy?
Oh boy. All right, so Good Boy is a movie. Now, before I continue, there is multiple movies named Good Boy, and they all came out within like the last 3 to 4 years for some odd ass reason. The one I'm going to be talking about in particular came out in 2022. There is one that came out like last year though, but it kind of looks interesting just by like looking at the poster and everything else like that. But nah, this one kind of the one I'm talking about kind of feels more like a Tubi movie. Um, so basically, Good Boy follows this guy named Christian. He's a multi-millionaire and everything else like that. But he has a dog, which is a dude in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like the type of furry ooh woo type, fur suit
It's
or
not actual
anything
Murphy
else like
person. It's
that.
actually like an actual like costume of like a
Yeah,
werewolf
like an
or like.
actual.
Yo, so I saw this picture a long time ago. Somebody did costume in like a suit, but they had an actual wolf like head, but it actually looks like fucking it looks like something that can be realistic if like they did it in the right way. Not this cartoony Afromorphic shit. I'm talking about actual like fucking it was in a red and black suit, but the helmet that they had on was so small and like looked actually like functional that it looked pretty good. It looks like it was actual like good cosplay. Like it looked like it's CG, but no, it was actual live because there's a video of it. Him taking that shit off. But yeah, shit like
Oh
that.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, send it to me if you can find it again.
dude, I've been looking for this shit for years, nigga. Years. That shit was a Facebook post, nigga. Never saw that shit ever again. But no,
Dang, it got lost in the feed.
is this the video? This is the video. I'm gonna post the video in here for Monster Hunter for more context of how fucked these Muso monsters are. I think it's not Mosasaurus. No, the Xenomorph monsters are. Bam. Have fun. Because Raphaelos doesn't explode like that, by the way. That's a new move they gave him in this game.
Oh shit.
But no, yeah, so good boy.
All right, so basically, the dude in the dog costume is acting like an actual dog and everything else like that.
Uh-huh.
And it just shows like a compilation of this dude basically just like feeding them and all this other stuff like that, right? So Christian is basically going on to like Tinder and everything else like that, and he matches up with this girl called Sigrid. So he obviously
Secret?
goes
Like
and meet her.
the deodorant?
Nah, it's like the way it's spelled is like Sigrid.
Okay, I'm
Or
gonna
something like
offend a lot
that.
of people when I say this, but that's the most retarded spelling I ever heard in my fucking life. Can you copy paste that into chat, please?
Hold on.
I'm not saying it's your spelling, just how she spells her name. That's so weird.
Or Sigrid, or however you say it.
It's Sigrid. Sigrid.
Sigrid, yeah.
I think we're both saying it wrong. But it's supposed to be
That's
Sigrid. Ew, I hate it. I hate it.
Well, the movie's in a different language. I don't know if it's like French or something like that, but yeah.
Oh, anyway, continue, fam.
Yeah, so he meets up with her. They basically talk for a while, and, get to know each other and everything else like that.
Yeah, so the
So
fucking starts.
obviously she goes back to his place and everything else like that. So they're talking for a while, and he's all like, "Hey, I got a family dog, and you'll eventually meet him and everything else like that." And she was like, "Okay, cool and whatnot." So eventually they basically like bump uglies and everything else like that. And then the next day when she wakes up, the dog, which the dog name is Frank, which first off, I know like it's supposed to be like a dude in a suit, but who the hell names a dog Frank? But
No, wait,
but
she slept with the furry?
no, she slept with Christian.
Oh, I'm confused. Who's Christian?
Yeah, so the main character dude, not the dog.
Oh, I was like, Frank? The
The
furry?
dog owner, I should say.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Frank is supposed to be the dog, and Christian is basically supposed to be the quote unquote dog owner.
Okay.
So she wakes up in the bed, and then like on the corner of like the room, she sees Frank finally. And of course she's freaked out because she's all like, okay, where the hell is this big ass dog? And then when Christian says that, hey, it's like a dude in the suit that's supposed to be my dog and everything else like that, she obviously gets freaked out and she basically leaves. She goes back to her roommate because it basically turns out she's a broke college student, and her roommate was all like, wait a minute, let me see like the picture of like the dude, because she said what his name was, and it turns out that he is like a famous like multimillionaire and everything else like that. And basically, I guess you could technically consider him like a nepo baby because he did get all of the fortune after his father passed away and whatnot.
Oh, damn.
But she was basically like, so the roommate, being the bad roommate that she is, she's all like, this is like it's all like, you hardly are able to go, get to like a rich guy and everything else like that. You better stay in a relationship. And she's all like, of course I don't want to because the dog freaks me out. But she's all like, well, rich people are like bored and they just do like the weirdest stuff, which is kind of sort of true when you really think about it. So she was all like, okay, so Sigrid basically decides to try, again and everything else like that. Christian is obviously happy because he's all like, hey, once people learn about Frank, everybody want to start like ghosting me and everything else like that. So I'm kind of glad that you basically, came back. So, they basically, was like on his balcony getting to know each other, and you kind of realize that they kind of have like a similar thing going on where they both were outcast in their families, and then at the same time, um, they don't really have that many friends and everything else like that, so they kind of bond over that a little bit.
Yeah.
So she then asked the question of like, why have someone like Frank and everything else like that? And he basically said that, Frank was like a friend who doesn't really have family or anything else like that. He's an orphan. So, I decided to basically like take him in exchange, he's basically my dog and everything else like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was all like, okay, I want to get to know Frank and everything else like that. And he was all like, all right, I'll let you get to know Frank, but under one condition. You got to treat him like a dog no matter what. He is not a human being, pretty much.
That's
So
weird.
she-
That's so weird. Imagine a grown ass
It's
man.
hella weird.
Do he walk on all fours or do he like stand up?
No, he walks on all fours.
Okay, no, this is some kink shit. Continue, fam.
It's funny because like when the roommate was trying to tell her like about like that, rich people are always into weird stuff. She does like show her a video like explaining puppy play and everything else like that.
So it is what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's it's like kind of like the gist of it in a way. So she meets Frank. Frank is over there, acting like a dog and everything else like that, literal barking and stuff. And then like it looks like he's about to like start humping her and everything else like that. So obviously like Christian, kind of sort of, tells him to get off and stuff like that. And then it's all like, well, that is technical like dog behavior, so I guess it's okay. She spent the night at the place again, and then they obviously bump uglies again.
Yeah.
So next morning she has to go to school because it turns out that she was gonna be late. So he drops her off in his car and everything else like that.
But they're all
And
adults here,
her
right?
friend- yeah, they're all adults.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. Like,
Yeah,
school.
they're like early 20s. They're like
Okay,
early
so
20s.
college.
So yeah. So the bad roommate, being that she is, basically gives her the advice of rich people get bored pretty easily, so you have to figure out ways to spice up the relationship. And she was like, okay. So next time Christian and Sigrid, meet and everything else like that, she basically asked this dude the question, has Frank ever had sex? And he was all like, to my knowledge, he's never really had sex or anything else like that. He was like, why,
Like
you want to
verbatim?
do him or something like that? I guess so. So he's all like, why, you want to do him or something like that? She was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Because, bad roommates over here talking about spicing things up, not sleeping with the family dog, but okay, I guess.
The dog's a whole human, though. What do you mean?
But he's supposed to be the family dog. This ain't Gantz.
Listen. I came dead ass to my head like, niggas, I want to yell that shit out loud and you beat me to it. Damn it.
Oh shit! I hope people get that reference. So, Christian, red flag number 1 or 2, whichever one you want to consider it.
Yeah.
Basically says, hey, how about me, you, and Frank go on a cabin trip in the middle of the woods, my private cabin, over the weekend? And of course, she basically says yes. And I'm all like, okay, I can kind of understand a little bit and everything else like that, but it's still a red flag to me regardless. So they get to the trip and everything else like that. And um basically the next thing that happens, like they get to the cabin, they're basically having breakfast because it's like the next day and stuff like that. And he's all like, hey, I know you're kind of like addicted to the phone and everything else like that. How about me and you like lock our phones up and so we can spend more time together instead of being
I have a
distracted by our
question.
phones and everything.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What country is this film based in?
I'm trying. It's some European country. That's all I remember. It kind of looks like Germany. I'm not too sure.
Can you post me like a link of the IMDb? I'm really interested in this now. Not because of the internet play or anything. I just want to know where the fuck is this coming from.
Hold on. Let me try to find the thing. IMB. There we go.
Why the cover look like that?
I honestly don't like I said, this is like a weird ass movie. I'm not even
Jump
gonna
scared
hold
me
you.
a little bit, bro. Norwegian. Oh, that makes sense.
Norwegian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I see the thing where it says Norwegian. Okay, so yeah, they pretty much in Norwegian then.
But no, continue.
Oh, there's no D in between I and G. Okay. But anyway, he basically now says, he's basically saying that, hey, let's lock up our phones and everything else like that. Red flag number 2 or 3, whichever one you want to count. But she agrees. And then it fast forwards to nighttime where she's over there like playing with Frank and everything else like that, rubbing his belly and stuff like that. And at the same time, she's doing something that is going to start getting on my nerves for the rest of the movie. She's drinking wine. And I'm just sitting here like, you're in the middle of the cabin, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere,
Don't know
with
these
the
people.
phone locked up, and you don't know these people that well. Why are you drinking wine?
Don't tell me she got the dude Red Rocket.
Nah, that doesn't happen.
Imagine.
So,
Like, did I watch the wrong thing? It turns out to be a whole porno.
bruh.
The Brazers logo somehow on the screen. You didn't see that shit at the beginning, but now it's there.
So,
Like, this must be the wrong torrent.
They're downloading the wrong good boy. So he's like, Christian is over there going to check on the food and everything else like that because like he's cooking dinner and he's like having like, I guess like steak or something like that, simmer and stuff. So as he does that, Frank comes up to Sigrid and he's all like, okay, we need to get the hell out of here because this dude Christian is crazy as hell. Prior to this, Frank has all been doing nothing but barking and everything else like that. This dude ain't ever said a single word until now. So obviously she's starting to freak out and everything else like that. Like, okay, did Frank? It's all like, did Frank just talk or anything? Or anything else like that, right?
Yeah.
So he's trying to give the warning. Christian comes back. Now she's kind of weirded out and everything else like that. She doesn't say that Frank said, like, said to run away or anything else like that. And she decides to, like, go to sleep. So the next morning, she tries to sneak out, but then it turns out all the, like, the doors are, like, locked from, like, the outside or something like that. I don't know. But Christian basically, catches her like in a jump scare and everything else like that. Basically like, oh, it's
Oh,
all
so it's
like,
a horror
oh, where you
thriller.
going and everything. Yeah, it's like a horror thriller and everything.
Oh, say no more.
Psychological horror. I think that's like the
Say
best
no
way
more.
to
The only
describe
way this works is people were ignorant. That's the only way this shit works.
So, she basically says that, hey, I want to take Frank for a walk and everything else like that, to get to know him better. And he kind of agrees, so he puts Frank on a leash, and she's basically walking Frank. And she's all in, like, they get far enough, and Frank is all like, hey,
There's
basically
another film called Good Boy, which is PG-13. It's about a dog fighting
Yeah.
paranormal shit.
Yeah, I think that's the one that came out last year, I think.
Yeah. I thought that dog's okay.
Yeah, I kind of
thought it was
actually
cute.
want to watch that one.
But no, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, it's good, it's good. So,
Hey, after this, can we talk about the Oscars a little bit?
yeah, we can do that.
All right, bet.
So, basically, he's all like, Frank is all like, hey, keep your voice down. He might have like something wired or anything else like that. So they're basically having a conversation. And long story short, he's all like, Christian is way too strong and everything else like that. Christian is a scrawny dude. I'm not even gonna hold you on it, but he's all like, the dude is way too strong and everything else like that. You gotta basically kill him in his sleep and all the other stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she gets back from walking Frank, and then Christian is all like, how everything went, and she was like, oh, it went okay. So he decides to take Frank out, basically to say, oh, we got to take him out to like poop or whatnot or anything else like that. So then he comes back, and then obviously like his demeanor changes a little bit, but he like plays it off to be okay and stuff like that. Then they're having dinner. And once again, she's drinking wine. Once
It's
again,
the
and I'm
wine.
just
Do they
like,
tie her
bro,
up? Do they just tie her up? Please tell me they tie her up.
They do not tie her up,
What?
but he does roofie the wine, so she obviously gets knocked out
What did they do to her while she
right
was asleep?
after. Huh?
Did they do anything to her while she was asleep or anything?
Nah. He don't do anything to her while she's asleep, but he waits till she wakes up. And when he wakes up, he has like a whole different demeanor. Now this dude is all like, you know what? Join me in the living room. We need to talk. So he basically goes to the living room and everything else like that. And he's all like, I know what you and Frank is trying to plan and everything else like that. And he basically plays a recording because it turns out that the leash did have like a wire to it. But he was all like, you know what? I didn't even have to really, show you this recording because like Frank immediately like confessed and everything else like that. And then he opens a drawer, and then I'm not gonna hold you, this kind of pissed me off. He opens a drawer and finds a knife in it because obviously that's one of the places where he'll hit the knife and whatnot. But here's the stupid thing.
What?
This is not just a regular knife. This is one of those kitchen knives that, has like a whole knife set to it and everything else like that.
Uh-huh.
Now, Christian is the one that's been cooking the food this entire time. What made you think that he's not going to look at this knife set and be like, hey, there's a couple of knives missing. I wonder where those went.
Right?
But yeah, there's another thing that pissed me off. I'm not even going to hold you on it. But then, he obviously pushes her around and everything else like that. And there's like another cabin and everything else like that he basically takes her to. And Frank is like in a cage and everything else like that. No, yeah. Frank is like in a cage and everything else like that. And then he takes out a bat and starts beating the cage with Frank in it and everything else like that.
And Frank is just sitting here taking it?
Basically terrified. Pretty much. He's just over here taking it. And he basically pushes her, abuses her a bit and everything else like that. And then she eventually like gets away. So he's about to basically, he's before all this happened, he's all like, I could have tied you up or anything else like that, but I decided not to because I wanted to give you a chance of loyalty and everything else like that. So as she's running away, Frank basically says, "Hey, don't try, don't chase after her or anything else like that."
Yeah.
Christian, I'm not gonna lie, he dead ass stopped and slowly looked at him, and then he was all like, "Did you just talk?" Bro, legit ass, did you just talk? And then he lunges at Frank and starts choking him out and everything else like that.
I didn't know he could
Because
talk.
now he's pissed off. No, but remember, Frank is supposed to be a dog at all times. He's like, and dogs are not really supposed to talk. So, of course, now this kind of breaks his little, I don't know, psychological fantasy or whatever you want to call it. And he obviously starts choking him out. You get into the point where it looks like he's about to kill Frank, but he doesn't, but he stops at the last minute. Then he ties, while Frank is trying to, gather his composure and all that, he ties Frank up to a chair. And then he basically starts choking him out again, but this time with like a clear paper bag. Meanwhile, Sigrid is over here trying to run away, and she's over here yelling out for help and everything else like that. But remember, she's in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere that was made by a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
He took those particular precautions, obviously. So, of course, she starts to lose hope and everything else like that. And then she sees this big ass branch. So she basically wants to go back and basically knock out Christian so her and Frank can basically escape.
This
Meanwhile,
reminds me of Companion a little bit. Just a little bit.
Companion?
Yeah. I talked about it last
the thing
podcast.
with Huey?
Yeah.
Oh, which I still need to watch, but yeah, I remember you were telling me about that. The one
go
with
ahead,
like
go
the
ahead,
dude from the boys. Yeah. So he locks Frank in the cage once again and bring out these two big ass speakers and starts basically, playing metal music and everything else like that. But he has headphones on and Frank don't. So obviously these are just basically playing in his ear. And while he's doing that, Christian is over here beating the cage with a bat once again, over there going crazy. And then right before Sigrid like comes in and tries to save the day, this dude Christian, for some odd ass reason, decides to pull the pants part down of the costume, so Frank's bare ass is basically showing, and then he starts spanking him with his hand.
What is this, bro? What in the furry is this?
It's so cartoonish and ridiculous and stupid. So then, Sigrid takes this opportunity and basically bashes Christian in the back of the head with the branch. Now, she doesn't finish the job. She just hit him once, and, obviously Christian gets, like, knocked out for a bit because there is blood coming from the skull and stuff. So then she's over there trying to carry Frank to be like, hey, we need to, like, escape and everything else like that. And this is legitimately one of the most frustrating things of this entire movie. She's trying to pick up Frank, and Frank isn't really like moving that fast or anything else like that. He ain't trying to escape at all. He keeps falling to the floor, and she's over there trying to be like, hey, get up, get up, get up. And he's not getting up at all or anything else like that. And he's over there crying. He's over there crying and stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? At this particular point, you might as well just leave Frank there.
Yeah, he's already psychologically fucked.
Pretty much. And she doesn't. And you see in between the scenes that Christian is over there trying to like gather his strength back, but he keeps falling to the floor and everything else like that. You know how like people get knocked out in boxing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He finally gets back up and they're at the door and he picks up the bat and for some cartoonish ass reason, He hits both of them in the back, knocking both of them out, which I don't think is really possible, but okay, I guess we'll give it to him. So then after that, Frank is over there in the fetal, not Frank, Christian is over there in the fetal position, crying and everything else like that. So then it fast forward for I don't know how long. He's feeding Frank, but he spits in Frank's food. Then he's feeding Sigrid because it turns out now she's in a dog costume, and he's over here talking about, if you act like a good enough girl, you can probably sleep in the bed with me tonight and everything else like that.
Ew.
And then he brings out a third bowl, and you see this baby out of nowhere that basically has like a dog suit on, eating from the bowl.
Where did the baby come from?
So this is where the most confusing part of the movie comes from. And I have three particular scenarios, two of them being with the baby. One, I think is Christian and Sigrid's baby. The second one,
Why she don't remember she has a kid?
No, I think the kid is just like what happened during like the fast forward and everything.
Oh,
the time skip
fast,
and everything else
yeah.
like that.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, there was like a time skip. Yeah. The second one, I think it's Sigrid and Frank, because remember, she basically asked earlier, like, hey, has Frank ever had sex and everything else like that? And now that she's a dog, I guess, like, basically he was trying to get the dogs to breed and whatnot. The third one, even though this don't have to do with the baby, this is just a theory that I think I came up with. I think that Frank and Christian was originally lovers.
Oh.
And the reason I think that is because, let's be real, Secret was supposed to be your lover, and you turned her into a dog.
But like, how? Okay.
So I think that what happened prior to the movie even starting was that he pulled this same stuff with Frank, and then Frank obviously betrayed him, and then he basically decided to turn Frank into a dog or whatnot. That's just something I came up with. I don't know. But
That's
I guess
wild.
that's one of those endings that's like left up to the interpretation. Like, let's just be real on that. This movie pissed me off.
Yeah. I'm not saying this movie pissed you off. That's crazy. Ooh, shit. But no, with that said, that's weird. I coughed and almost became blind, dude. Holy shit, where's my glasses?
Damn.
So, I watched the Inside the Manosphere fucking shit with 13. I couldn't watch it all the way through. But there's a timeline, though.
A timeline?
Yeah, so, how deep are we into the Fresh and Fit lore right now?
I think I haven't watched the video, but I think Abla and Preach did say that like more people was kind of making fun of him now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that they're also in the I think like both Fresh and Fit is in the documentary.
Yeah, they are in the documentary. And mind you, I saw Fresh and Fit's video first, and then I was like, oh shit, they actually put out a documentary. And I went on to Netflix, Bflix, and watched it from there. It's before Angie, his girlfriend, dumped him.
Wait, what happened?
So basically, there was this chick named Angie that he ended up dating, right? And after that, she ended up dumping him for like some rollerblade dude, and whatchamacallit? Sorry, I'm trying to think. Basically, the interview happened between him and this dude who everybody was warning him that, oh, he's gonna expose y'all and all this stuff, right? And they didn't care because of clout, right? And so I think this was did 2 years ago. So a lot of the other stuff when this documentary were happening or whatnot, um, some events has happened afterwards, especially with Angie and Myron. They were dating, right? And what happened was, and what we know from the outside was, she ends up breaking up with him for a dude who does roller skates. Super wholesome dude. And obviously he was upset about it and everything. He doesn't want to talk about it and all that stuff, which is kind of funny. And nobody didn't really actually like cuck him. Everybody just found that shit just funny as fuck. And
Like,
that's all if I remember. But like now it comes up to scope seeing the interview because she appears in the interview because dude asks like, "Hey, come on up here and let's talk or whatnot." And so she walks over being all cute and adorable and shit. And fucking so they're talking about like the logic between all this, right? Like what logic is that like he be able to date multiple women but you gotta be monogamous? And it's like, oh, it's this, that, and the third. Try to put logic into it, but like you can see inside her head and like how she thinks or whatnot, right? Until if they ask, hey, are y'all guys married or dating? Now one of them was like, oh no, we're not actually like legally dating. I mean legally married, you know. And I'm sitting here like, what? Are they in Texas or something saying that? But then Byron does the same shit.
Donnie.
Yeah. After saying like, this is my boo, this is my girlfriend, da 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 da. And she's like, you know, she's a Hispanic lady. I believe she's a Hispanic lady. And she gave him that like, you know that stare that Hispanic women give when you're like, nigga, are you fucking with me right now? Kind of look. Damn, you stone cold quiet. You there?
No, I'm still here.
But no, especially gave him the Hispanic look like, the fuck you mean, Vato? And then like I guess that's like the timeline where you start the breakup or whatnot. Which correlated
The
like when he got
hell?
dumped. Yeah, crazy. But no, documentary stuff that we already knew, and a little bit extra stuff or whatnot with this guy just roasting the fuck out of them sometimes, because like he does talk to Sneeko, and like this is before Sneeko became like super Muslim and all that stuff, and fucking he's talking with them and anything. Like, another group of kids roll up on him, which is crazy. Why do kids keep rolling up on this dude? But like I said,
No.
it wasn't boring. But after that, I watched Abba's and Preach's video on it, and it was like, you know what? They're actually all right about that. I can't honestly remember what they're right about. But no, a lot of the stuff we already knew if you've been following them or whatnot. I have built for like a cool minute and everything, but like not like in a hateful way or anything like that.
Again.
No, it's just funny. Like, how can you be this emotional? Be like, oh man, you know, this, that, and the third, and be totally fucking backwards with women. I don't know how that is first girlfriend dumping him like that. Cause like, it's not that hard being inside a relationship unless like you have some kind of issues, underlying issues that you have, or like there's mental problems that like you know have you like not be able to be in a relationship and everything, right? There's steps and goals to
Right.
do that so you manage those problems or whatnot. Sometimes you might need a date, sometimes you might not need a date. But there are certain like people out there that can help, like therapy and everything like that. So I always say go to therapy. And like a lot of these people need it because like it reveals that a lot of these dudes have fatherless behavior. Just like we don't like ratchet women about fatherless behavior. Some of these niggas have fatherless behavior too.
I mean, this is just more of an everybody sucks situation.
Yeah. But no, 13. I was watching 13. Show me a video of this dude for one ever podcast belittling this woman for like having a Tamagotchi, and like I think she ended up passing away like a few days after that or whatnot.
What the hell?
Yeah, the word podcast is a body, and it makes me upset. Like, who cares? She's playing with a Tamagotchi, bro. Like, you're not even talking to her. Like, what do you mean, bro?
Over a fucking Tamagotchi?
Yeah. But no, Album preaches response. They made a video. Go to their channel or whatnot if you want to find out more about their what they were talking about. I'm not gonna 100% remember because to be honest, I was high as shit watching. That
I'm not even surprised.
was suited. But no, with that said, so cocaine. Alicorn?
Oh, my next topic?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So we're going to slightly go back to the NBA a little bit, but not really. So Dwight Howard and his wife is getting divorced after only a year and everything else like that.
What happened?
And so a lot of things basically happen, but long story short, in the last few months, there's been like CPS being called on them and everything else like that. And the wife, which her name is like Amy Lusani or something like that. She basically was over there having basically getting on live and everything else like that. And she's over there, crying on the camera and being a stereo and everything else like that. Why? And what in her mind decided to out of nowhere pull out a full bag of cocaine?
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
But no,
It's all
continue.
like, why? Hold on. And then I also have this too. It's all like, okay, hold on. There we go. So basically, this video right here, obviously a reaction video. He's basically
So who's
going
this
to do
YouTuber?
is start. Yeah.
Who's this dude we're watching?
His name is Chisha Zed.
Oh, okay. Bet.
So yeah, Chisha Zed. That's how you say it. So that's who we watching, and then basically in this video, what he's gonna play is this video, which is shown right here.
You sure
she
it's not
basically
AI,
was
right?
giving, huh?
You sure it's not AI, right?
It's definitely not AI.
Okay, just making sure.
It's definitely not AI.
Because niggas is going ham with AI right now, bro. Making us look like fucking
For no reason.
stereotypes.
I mean, you're not wrong, but sometimes I can basically tell when it is AI just by like that first glance. If the skin look way too smooth, that shit is AI.
No, go ahead.
But what he's gonna show, this video that's shown right here is like a few months ago, where she was basically giving marriage advice, and then what he's gonna do is switch in between that and the recent video where she's over there breaking down and crying and about to show the cocaine and everything else like that. Let me turn it down just a little bit. There we go.
Let's talk about the struggles of being a new young wife. First thing I can tell you as a new wife, I know this is going to be a hard practice, but shut your mouth. Shut up. Now, I know some of y'all going to say, oh, you got to shut up because you married? What is he silencing you? No, sis, I'm not saying shut up. I'm saying pick your battles. And sometimes pick them quietly. Understand when you became one with your husband.
Quietly is crazy.
To women who are struggling in marriage was, listen, you've got to shut up and stop talking so much. And this was
Hold on, pause it. Is that his opinion or is that what she's saying?
Wait, opinion about what?
About women shutting up.
No, that's what she just said that's what she's basically trying to say in the video.
Okay. Sorry, I got something less in translation. I'm sorry, continue.
This year we got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. If you became one, y'all are one. You have to literally die to your old self. You don't want to do that yet. What does die to my old self mean? Because I'm very much still alive. Simply means adjustments. You got to make a lot of adjustments. Again, heavy on you're one now. Know your spicy attitude isn't passion. It's a nasty attitude. That has to die for your husband. Thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said
What is going on?
including me, and I can't let you do it no more.
She's giving us that R. Kelly performance.
Confrontation is spirit, hidden by passion. You're not passionate, sis. You just got an attitude problem. Lose it. Quick gem. Successful top tier men, they just want peace. They don't want anything else. You can't do anything else for them besides bring them peace. Mistake.
So she's a manosphere woman or some shit? She sounds like she's talking about the same talking points as just pearly things.
I mean, she's just basically overall given like marriage advice, which is pretty stupid because you're only 6 months into the marriage at that particular time to recording that video.
Oh.
So why are you giving marriage advice when you haven't even been in a marriage for about a year and a half at least? Actually, even a year and a half, I think like 5 years minimum. I think that's when you can start giving relationship advice, like 5 years minimum.
Yeah. But
if it's prior to 5 years, man, because you still in that honeymoon, you still in that quote unquote honeymoon phase.
That's why I just tell, like, you know, if I have a problem in a relationship, like, don't ask me, I promote breakups. Not actually, but I just do that as a joke.
It's just a man with 5 different baby mamas who they know is living a chaotic life, but think it's going to go different with me. And the nerve to be giving dating advice. Like
telling my friends about it. Don't do it. Lying to yourself is hard, okay? You spent your whole life.
She's telling people not to tell their friends about their marital issues, and she decided to get online and tell the whole internet.
I gotta protect myself. Sickness and health, but this shit is scary.
So is that the only thing that's going down?
Huh?
Is that the only thing that's going on with this? Like, he's just gonna flip back and forth? I don't see no cocaine yet.
Oh, she's about to pull it out, but he's gonna kind of edit it out. But you'll tell when he's gonna edit it out, though.
Okay, cool. I'm waiting for that cocaine reveal.
Listen, I know I'm not supposed to be laughing at this. I only feel bad for the kids. That's about it.
Probably talking too much, getting the last word, being overly opinionated, being emotionally unstable. Some people settle for that, but this person married you, they're not going for it. Passive aggressive attitudes. Most black men, when you do that, it reminds them of somewhat what they grew up with their mom, their siblings. They married you. They don't want to feel with the trauma from childhood. I'm about to say something.
Who is this lady, fam?
Hurt y'all feelings. Black successful men do marry black women.
Alicorn.
But my girls, let's be for real. Let's talk about it.
Alicorn.
I already know, sis, life was not.
What does this lady do? Like, actually?
No, she's basically just married. I don't know what she does actually. Cause I just know her as being married to Dwight Howard.
Why is she talking like she fucking what's her fucking face? Kim Kardashian.
Is it because she's like doing the makeup rant thing that for some reason
it's just
I don't understand why anybody does that?
It's just her tone, her voice and everything, and how the way she like talks and everything. It just makes you feel like fucking. It sounds like mind you, I have not heard fucking Kim Kardashian in years. I don't know if she sound like this, but this sounds like Kim Kardashian's, like how the way she talks and everything. It's so weird.
Because, okay, I'm going to take an educated guess. She's supposed to be a quote-unquote boss chick. By the way she's talking.
Boss chick is crazy.
And you know, that's how a majority of boss chicks who thinks they actually the shit, it basically talks.
But nah,
when you really think about it.
But nah, play the video.
Easy for us, and along the way we formed a little neck roll that we can't get rid of. Because life was hard doesn't give you the right to be rude, confrontational, nasty attitude, uncooperative, any of those things. Married.
Hold up.
This is why I'm losing my marriage. Because
Okay, there's where she's starting to pull up the cocaine, but of course he got to edit it out because YouTube guidelines.
Damn, crazy. She just whipped it out?
Yeah, she just whipped it out of nowhere.
You sure this is not her cocaine?
It doesn't matter whose cocaine it is. Why in the hell are you on? I don't know if this is Instagram Live or TikTok Live or whatever. Why in the hell you on social media over there, bringing out cocaine out of nowhere?
No,
especially if you're in the middle of a CPS, a CPS investigation.
Oh, so like they're being investigated, but like what I was saying was there in the baby formula though? Because that'd be crazy if it was.
I hope not.
I think you have baby formula on there. Oh, crash out with cocaine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, crash out. Yeah, cocaine crash out, pretty much.
But no, that's just sad. Sad, but Women's Month too.
It is National Women's Month.
You know what? What would be funny if somebody played that saxophone thing over it.
In the air.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make the meme. I'll do it. I'll just do it. Fuck it. But is that it on her?
Hold on. Was there anything else after this?
I couldn't show that. Now we're just gonna listen to her because.
Now, sis, so you're joining with one. It should be a peaceful harmony, right? Which means you have to.
I already get it. What he's doing or what? No, I already get it. Like you got to show no more of the video.
So let me get out of this. But yeah, you basically get the gist. She was 6 months into her marriage, and I think like that video of her pulling out the cocaine was like legit. Like I think a week and a half ago.
Yeah, she sounds like she's saying talking points that just probably things to say, and then she's like talking like she's Kim Kardashian or some shit. It's weird. It's really weird.
So Kim Pearly things.
Yeah, Kim Pearly thing is crazy.
So yeah, that's pretty much about it for that one. But yeah, that's just crazy as hell that you would just pull out cocaine out of nowhere.
No, like what? Like, is he gonna get like booted from the NBA or some shit like that? Because like, if that happens, that's one of your players.
Nah, Dwight Howard's been Dwight Howard, he's been retired, if I remember correctly.
So this is during his retirement? Man, no, I care. This is retired. But that's crazy.
I think he retired.
I hope that nobody was a court over this. I hope like those kids are gonna be okay. Because like after that, those kids are gonna get taken to foster home. Dead ass. Like CPS definitely seen that crash out.
Yeah, I think after that crash out, them kids are basically gone at that point.
Fucking jeez.
Oh shit.
What's up?
Let's see. Wait, why is there so many ex-girlfriends? What the fuck?
What's going on with ex-girlfriends?
There's like 3 different ones. So I guess like at one point he went out with like Amber Rose.
Amber Rose?
At one point.
Why the name's also familiar?
The one that Kanye was going out after Kim.
Oh, I thought him and Amber Rose were still together. Or wait, was Amber Rose that white chick that he was with?
Yeah,
or?
she was the white. She was the white chick that he was with.
Oh, I got this confused. Never mind.
They dated at one point. Interesting.
No. I got the two kids confused. Cause she's with a black woman now, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, isn't he with a black woman now?
Who? Amber?
No, Kanye.
Oh, I don't know who Kanye with is right now.
Yeah, he's with a black woman right now. But no, continue, fam.
I'm not even. I'm not even super surprised at that. And then like it's saying like another ex girlfriend, but I guess that's like where his daughter. I guess that's like the ex that he had his daughter with. And I guess because of that video and everything else like that, she's getting temporary custody or something like that.
Good. That's crazy as fuck. You think this is?
Dwight Howard had children with 5 different women. God.
Damn, they call man. You know what? We gotta start calling man hoes again.
Manholes is crazy. Jesus. 5 different women. Man.
Out here with his dick slinging. Pause.
And that's probably somebody's goat.
Stop.
We all human. We all liable to make mistakes. Even my goat.
So about your goat, man. Do you see all those MMG clips of stuff being blown up on the internet?
Wait, hold you lying. MLG clips are coming back?
Yeah, but guess who's posting them?
Who?
The White House.
Yo.
I'm not joking. So what's going on is the whoever's the White House is editing videos for it is doing MLG clips of stuff actually like being blown up in real life.
You know what? I thought it was already bad enough that I don't remember if it was the White House or it was ICE themselves was basically making like the edit where they were like arresting like all the illegal immigrants and like the show the cops thing was playing.
No, Cops is fine. Pokemon wasn't. Cause Nintendo.
Oh no, it was the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
Right, it was Pokemon.
Nintendo was not okay with that shit, bro.
I thought that was already out of pocket, but seeing MLG clips in 2026 and basically the White House of all things posting them, yo, that we are literally in a simulation. I'm sorry,
bro. Whoever is doing that, mind you, the clips suck. The clips fucking suck, donkey dick, right? But like, whoever is doing this, somebody let their 13-year-old son on here, bro. Cause like they adding ISO speed and Call of Duty clips to the shit. And I'm sitting here like, ugh, who's doing these?
Oh my god! Oh, now I gotta find this because this shit sounds hilarious.
Oh, it's bad, bro. Hold on, hold on. I'll bring it up.
My whole That's funny because I was literally talking about like MLG, the MLG era, like yesterday.
All right, I'm on Reddit. Gotta make sure this is safe. My
hope will never come.
Wait, wrong thing. Here we go. Tell me if you're in. Pause.
I'm in.
Fucking pause it. This over here. This is real, by the way.
No. No.
Yo, Solid Snake's voice, bro. 100 points.
No. This is really a dick measuring contest. Oh my god.
Yeah, all this is shit inside Iran, bro.
Yo.
And yes, I had to get this off from Reddit because I don't have a Twitter account anymore.
Oh. Oh, right. They want you to legit log into Twitter in order to like watch clips now. I forgot about that.
Yep, that's actually a real from the White House or whatnot. It's really fucked that that they're doing this shit and then talking about, oh, it's just fun and games or whatnot. Be like, the only reason why we do it with 9/11 is because we kind of deserved it a little bit, but that's because our incompetence and like learning about the history of what went down with 9/11 and stuff like that. A lot of those people didn't deserve to die, but like fucking they were coming at us. They were gonna come at us anyway, and it was that way, and it was just fucked up.
Yeah, you also, I mean, that is kind of true. And then at the same time, you also got to remember that, like, as time went on, we started seeing more conspiracy theories. So now it was kind of like, okay, this was kind of stuffed from the beginning.
You know what's funny? I just said a Hassan line. Ew, that's gross. Ew.
I do not watch him. I do not watch. Well, I never watched him in the first place, but
don't worry,
he's
a loser. Just know that he's a loser. That's all you need to know about him.
I'm trying to remember. Is he the one that's getting divorced, or is it the other guy?
Who's the other guy? Destiny?
Or is it iDubbbz? No, maybe it might be Destiny.
Destiny has some kind of shit that's going on with his ex-wife. And iDubbbz, him and Anissa are just like, I know this drama because I watch the shit like actually from Twitter Versus or Internet Versus.
It might be that. It's whoever like Sensitive Society is constantly like bullying.
I don't like Sensitive Society. I think it is a fucking there's a fucking Reddit cuck who doesn't actually read anything on the internet. He just goes by what his chat says and then go by like that. Because I hate when motherfuckers talk about California, especially in the comments. And he just went with that shit, talking about that California allowed pedophilia. Be like, that's 100% not true. Whoever the fuck said that to you? And it's fucked up too, because he showed the Reddit post. And that just makes other people fucking biases. Just take like, oh, fucking California has X this where we never had X that. That wasn't even what the fucking law was about.
I get that.
And besides, it didn't even make it past being signed anyway because niggas was like, no anyway. And it was about the age of consent and shit like that when it comes to like legal cases.
I mean, if we gonna be for real, like not everybody's gonna have the thing, the information out like 100% correct.
Nigga, we have the internet. Like I would say use ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is also ass because remember how I was talking about that dude on Reddit?
Yeah.
When I asked him to give me a definition, this nigga used ChatGPT, nigga. I'm like, ain't no fucking way this nigga used ChatGPT.
To be fair, we kind of got lazy with everything. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Talking about, but people don't use it that way. No, your bubble doesn't use it that way, you dumb fuck. I know, like, motherfucker, there's history behind a lot of this shit. Motherfuckers just want to just make slang that is ours into theirs, which is crazy. I got the munchies now.
All that ranting gave you the munchies?
Yeah. Also, I've been coughing a lot, bro. Like, I haven't smoked at all, and just all my phlegm just started like this coming out. Probably because I slept with the fan on them the other night.
Oh yeah. I think at that particular point your mouth is just too dry. Pause. But
shut up. But no, man. I hope, like, I know I won't get drafted because I am already 5150. So, like, it is what it is. I hope no draft has to come to this, bro. Because Trump was like, man, I'm going to stop 8 wars. I want a Nobel Prize. To, hey, let's bum Iran. Like, nigga, what? Bro, I think somebody's honestly using him to do this shit. And, like, I don't think, like, you want to do this shit until it's like somebody told him. Because at first he didn't give a fuck about these guys. But now all of a sudden he cares? It's like, why does every Republican have to be under war? I don't understand that. Like, with Bush, understandable because of what happened. Well, they hit us first. So we have to go hit them. Which is understandable, right? But Iran didn't do anything. Not to my knowledge. But then again, like I said, I'm not a person of politics. I really want to push myself on the I side of this, but I have to like learn more about it so I can understand what the fuck's going on, to be honest. So like, don't come at me for political anything, because 9 times out of 10, I will get it wrong. Like, I don't even think I know the 3 branches of Congress. I think it's like judicial Congress, and then something else. I think.
Legislative, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, see, I don't even know that. Why the fuck are you coming to me asking me about my politics? I don't have any. Take that, nigga.
Actually, wasn't there? I remember like watching. I forgot who it was though. I remember watching a video and a chick was getting slack because she wouldn't basically give her opinions on like the whole Iran bombings and everything else like that.
Emaru?
And she's all like, huh?
Was that Emaru?
It might have been her. Nah, it probably might have been Emaru. Wait, that's how you say her name, right?
I think so. Yeah, no. Like, no, she was right saying I don't have an opinion about any of this. Because, like, a lot of people, to be honest, especially if you step outside of the fucking internet, don't really care because, like, mind you, gas is affecting them. So people want to know why the fuck is gas going up? Why are we in this war and stuff like that? If you're on the internet, like, constantly like on me, you get 90% of this information. Right? But to the normal person, I always think asking person for politics is like a trap, to be honest. Because, like, if you say you have these views but lean one way, I feel like that's just only that got you. Like, oh, this dude's a liberal, this dude's a Trumplican, and all this other shit, right? Because they always want to see what side you want to pick on because they make you relate to that. But if you pick no sides, they would just call you a fence center anyway, which I hate. Like, you shouldn't be like ostracized for being a fence center because like sometimes you don't have the information, knowledge, or reply to say to any of this shit. That's why I say the Emerald shit is fucked up. Is because like if somebody has no like political beliefs, why are you like somebody with political beliefs, right? Why do you want to know other people's other political beliefs, especially those who are streamers? Like, I'm here to entertain. I'm not here to fucking talk about my political viewpoints or whatnot. Like, yeah, I can say I have some conservative views. I can say I have some liberal views. But at the end of the day, I dislike both sides. I've been saying this every single time we talk about politics. I don't like politics in any way, shape, or form. But at the same time, I still have to like keep my ear to it and stuff like that, which sucks. It really sucks because like honestly, hearing about like all these news stations being like fucking one side or the other and not being unbiased sucks because now I have to watch international news in order to get like the full fucking story.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Thanks, Ground News.
Yep, ground news is basically like the middleman now.
Yeah, which you sometimes have to pay for because I've noticed they slowly start removing certain features that were free.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like I didn't get so many ads on the free version when I started using this app. But no, ground news is good for what it does. I suggest you subscribe to it or whatnot. But that's on you. Don't spend whatever you want to spend to find news, whatever the fuck. You can honestly get the shit for free if you just go look for it.
free, but you also gotta go through all that unbiased. You gotta go through like all the bias.
Yeah, especially through all like the ads and stuff like that. Holy fuck! Like low key, I would say I would go to 4chan, but 4chan has been compromised when it comes to the international news. Turns out, Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever the fuck her name is was on 4chan, influenced to mute the post like horrible shit to like put out the distractions and whatnot because 4chan actually used to be used for like a lot of stuff for like a cool minute, right? And they kind of had to stop because like they noticed like a lot of trolls and been trolling and whatnot, or you get inconsistent queuing on shit.
You know what? I'm not even surprised at that.
Yeah, what sucks? But like I use 4chan for like wallpapers and wallpaper accessories. So like I really don't like dabble in the other ones. Like I would go to adult videos or adult GIF, but it's just people just being upset that they can't express their kink in the right way. Like why the fuck would you have all these kinks over here of like black woman, Asian female, white woman, Asian white male, and all these other stuff, right? But also to spam a bunch of racism under it. I was like, 4chan never change.
Because race play is a thing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. Like motherfuckers definitely are 100% cucky. That's another thing too. Why do we need cucks in the world? You know, I'm going too far. Let me stop. Anyway, let's talk about fucking. Wait, I have two more than you?
Maybe.
Oh wait, no, my bad.
Look at the
We're one to
docket.
one. We're 1-1. We're 1-1 because I just got finished talking about the White House. On the playlist, fam. Angels and 50 Souls.
Hey.
That shit went hard.
Oh, you actually listened to it?
Yeah. I found out. So I think I made the post here, but did you know the title he's referencing is a fake movie from Home Alone?
Yeah, I figured that out.
I was like, yo, I heard that before, and then I found no, it went hard. Small album though.
You said it's a what album?
It's a small album though. I thought there would be more tracks.
Yeah. Some of the songs needed to be longer too.
Yeah.
But so before I talk about the two albums, I originally had to constantly change the topic of what I was going to talk about for a few reasons. So originally, I wanted to talk about either J. Cole's new album or Baby Keem's new album, but I haven't listened to enough of both of their catalogs in order to like really justify it. So I decided to back off of it. And then I found something that was kind of interesting, but I also realized that literally explaining it would probably take 3 minutes tops. So there was no point. Basically one of the things that I figured out, because I saw like this post that pretty much said that it was pretty much this post that said all the rap songs that pretty much ended the rap beefs and everything else like that. And one of them was called The Bitchin' You by by Common. And I didn't know that Common and Ice Cube actually got into a beef at one particular point.
Yeah, that's just old as fuck. I think they end up squashing the beef like later on in the future.
Oh yeah, they definitely end up squashing the beef and everything else like that. But like that was just literally a whole nigga moment. That whole beef was just a literal nigga moment. So,
Well, no, I
yeah,
think it was started by, and I'm saying this loosely, so take what I say with a grain of salt, because I don't remember. But I think it was Ice Cube that just sneaked this. It wasn't on purpose, but whatchamacallit, I think it was started either by Cube or somebody else. I think. I could be wrong.
Basically, like, long story short, it was the song that Common did was "I Used to Love Her," which was basically like, long story short, it was just basically a song about him falling in love with hip hop. And during the song, at one particular point, he basically said that at one point hip hop went to the West Coast, and he kind of got mad, but he still loved hip hop regardless. And then, long story short, Ice Cube thought that that was just him doing a sneak diss to the West Coast. So then him and Mac 10 basically made a song called West Coast Slaughterhouse, and basically dissed Common in that one. And then Common just was like, all right, screw it. We gonna make the dish on you pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't know
So
about the
that
first part.
basically happened. Yeah, it was still during like the whole East Coast, West Coast like rap beef and everything else like that. So yeah, eventually they did kind of squash it. I think like Common did do like an interview on Fat Joe's podcast like recently about it. I don't know how recent though, but
Fat Joe has a podcast?
yeah. Yeah, Fat Joe has a podcast, and then like it's weird because a lot of the stories that he basically tells, people are basically trying to debate whether or not the stories are real or not. It's this weird dilemma thing, but yeah, Fat Joe has a podcast. But outside of that, we're basically going to go to Angels of Filthy Souls first, which I was originally going to do last podcast. So you said you wanted to do KMD and everything else like that. So I was like, okay,
Black
I guess I can.
Bastards. Still a good album. I'm
Oh
still gonna
yeah,
give it a
Black
7 out of
Bastards was
10.
still a good album. Yeah, Black Bastards is still a good album. So I've never heard a Devo the Genius prior to this, listen to this album and everything else like that. I found out about it because of the song Quarter Zip. Conway the Machine. With that Curse Your Cowardly Dog ass beat.
Wait, hold on. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Hold on. Say something?
Something.
Okay, you're good. You were going robot
All
for
right.
a second there.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say that beat's like fucking SpongeBob-y though.
Really? It kind of reminded me of like that one song from Courage the Cowardly Dog where he's over there like trying to rush to the computer and stuff
Oh,
like
the
that.
bongos?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, no, that's funny. No, you're right.
So, like we mentioned earlier, Angels of Filthy Souls, that little references the Home Alone and everything else like that, which some of the references do play throughout the album. The interesting thing that I do like about it is like the small reference to like the Charlie Brown song, the Christmas song and everything else like that, where it's all distorted and then you just figure out they're listening to that shit while they're in the drive-by.
Yeah.
But let's see. Now I will admit I didn't care too much about Chicago Typewriter. It's not a bad song. I just didn't care too much for it. But I find it actually funny because I think this is supposed to be a reference to the Death Row Christmas album. Because their first track was using the same sample, which I think is from Isaac Hayes, I think. But Charlie Brown and Filthy Animals is actually pretty decent. Like I said, Chicago Typewriter is kind of okay, but it's not like a skippable track though. But it's like one that I don't really care to
Which
listen to.
one went
if I
hard?
to
Was
do,
it
like, a
Blue
whole-
Shells or James Curry, or how you pronounce that?
James Cadney, definitely, because I had that on repeat.
Hold on, let me see which one's this one.
I think Blue Shells was actually pretty good too, though. But I had James Carney on repeat. I ain't gonna hold you on it.
No.
That was the grimiest of the grime. That was the grimiest of the grimiest beats.
I can't find the beat. It's giving me like old timey shit.
while you try to find that, it is kind of weird that they brought out a Christmas album in February, but
Right?
I, yeah, it's weird, but I'm not complaining about it too much because last year Cooking Soul didn't come out with like a Christmas mashup album.
No, do you know what
So,
the album he did? He did another one instead. I think he did a mashup.
oh, he did something else also like that wasn't Christmas based.
Yeah, but I think he did it around December.
Oh, that explains everything. Yeah, because he just re-uploaded the one from 2024, which was the West Coast one.
Hmm.
Um,
Yo, that intro at the beginning went hard.
oh yeah, yeah. I think Blue Shells was the piano beat one. Oh, Snow on the Cuff. That beat also went hard too. I'm
Hell
not even
yeah.
gonna hold you on it. That
Conductor.
I definitely Conductor. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
is
like you
Conductor
already
on
know
this?
the moment. Wait, what?
No, it's not.
I was about to say if that was Conductor, I would not be surprised because that does kind of seem like his style a little bit.
Yeah, especially with the intro.
Here we go. Dirty Faces I did like, not as much as like Snow on the Cuff, but I still liked it regardless. Quarter Zip actually definitely went badass.
Now, Snow on the Cuffs
Snake.
does really good music video, bro.
Oh yeah, I was watching the music. I did watch the music video once. I did like the music video too.
But no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Although like trying to like keep it on repeat because like the next beat to Dirty Faces basically like plays at the end of it, it kind of throws it off a little bit, but
Yeah, I think that YouTube doesn't
still
let
good
you
regardless.
do that with albums, like splicing into like obviously music albums or whatnot. Or like I like when it's one video because obviously it's gonna go right into it, but it still feels weird waiting for another playlist to load when it goes to the next video.
True, true. Um and then Snakes and Johnny, I remember hearing that beat from I remember hearing that sample from somewhere. I don't remember what the sample is, but I think like 50 Cent did use that sample at one point. I don't remember what song it was though. And then of course Devil Wears Prada is actually is a pretty good track as well, a good way to basically end it overall.
Yeah.
Um oh, you playing Quarter Zip?
Yeah. You heard it?
I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, I did turn it off real quick.
um Devil and Prada basically was like a good way to end the track off too.
Which, by the way, is gonna
oh,
have
yeah.
a movie.
The sequel to Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah. 13 showed that shit to me. I was
Which-
like, oh shit. Like I'm aware of it. I never watched it. Like I thought that was in the film for me, but
I've seen the first Devil Wears Prada like around the time it came out, so I was kind of surprised like out of nowhere we seen like a sequel.
yeah, that's like I don't know. That's like something that's funny too because like that shows that Hollywood ran out of ideas. But at the same time, fucking that's a fucking title drop I ever seen. When like it was shocking when they did the Naked Gun.
Yeah.
And then monetized the fuck out of Naked Gun, which is funny. So it should have been did with Dave Chappelle. That should have been funnier.
Really think so?
Yeah, I just like Dave Chappelle.
That's fair. That's fair.
Could have did that shit with Jaden Smith, and that shit would have been funny.
So overall, I'll definitely give Angels of Filthy Souls like a 4 out of 5. A small banger, but a banger regardless.
A very small
And
banger.
then and then we got like another small album. Wait, what's the horn for?
I'll tell you. I was making a sex joke.
Oh shit, that shit must have went over my head then.
Mm.
Oh shit. But next up is Larry June with Spiral Staircases.
Mm-hmm.
It has him, Currency with the Alchemist on the beat, so you already know like Alchemist on the beat, that shit is obviously gonna be fire.
Yes. Certified hood classic.
The certified hood classic.
I gotta stop.
All right, so Stars on the Roof, definitely
Mic off.
definitely like a good way to start the track, like start off the list. There's like only seven like songs on this whole playlist too. So I think
Really?
like yeah, there's only 7 songs, so like I think like the whole runtime is maybe at least like 20 minutes tops.
That actually kind of sucks.
It kind of does though, but like the 20 minutes is definitely the 15 to 20 minutes is definitely worth it. I'm not even gonna hold you on it. I think like everything allocated, I think was the one that I kind of like didn't care for too much though, but it wasn't a bad track either. Spiral Staircase, definitely like a good ass beat to it as well. Currency basically went off on it. Palo Santo. Palo Santo's pretty interesting. It has like that one type of like electric keyboard type thing that I don't know like how to really describe it. It's like the one that you will normally hear in the R&B songs like back in like the 80s and stuff like that.
Sith.
That kind of plays at one point. Huh?
Sith.
Oh, a Sith, yeah. So you have that's like playing like in the background, which actually solidifies like the whole song entirely, especially like at the end of the song where when the tempo basically slows down and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Then Two Pig was like the repeat track of this one. I'm not even gonna hold you on it.
Wait, it's called Two Pig or Two Pick?
No, Two Pig. Like it's 2PIG.
Oh, that's a weird title name.
It is a weird title name though, but like the way that Currency like comes on, like starts off the track and everything else like that, and the beat was hella fire and everything else like that. Bro, that track was like definitely perfect. I'm not even gonna hold you on it. Sadly, the only problem is it's a very short track. It's like barely like 2.5 minutes.
So I have a question.
And then,
how long do you think a song should be?
I want to say like at least 3 minutes minimum, like a little over 3 minutes minimum.
Like, give me an exact number.
I would say like 3 to 4 minutes. I would say 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I think a good 4 minute song. Yeah, I think 4 minutes will definitely be good, especially if like especially if like the song is fire. I think it definitely should be like 4 minutes minimum. Cause I remember when I was doing the one Denzel Curry album and everything else like that, Smell of Death had one of the hardest beats on the whole album, but it's only like a minute and a half.
Damn.
And then the same thing with one of Earl Sweatshirt's like old albums, like and there was like a song called like Lucy. It was like barely over a minute and 30 seconds.
I think songs should be between 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, where the song "Don't Overstay Is Welcome."
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of fair. That's definitely fair.
But that's just me though. I know some people disagree with me because rock songs exist. But I don't listen to rock and or metal. Like I don't need to sit here and listen to like 45-minute guitar riffs. Sorry, that's not for me.
Or like that one song by I think it was it Rush that did the one song where like it was like a 7-minute drum solo.
I wouldn't even
Because I
tell you,
remember they
bro.
had that song. I remember they had that song on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro. Because even though I play Guitar Hero, I couldn't remember any of the songs. I think the only songs that I was playing was Tricky. Or was that DJ Hero? I think that was
That
DJ
was probably
Hero.
That was definitely DJ Hero.
Bro, I played DJ Hero in the back of a Walmart, bro. I was fucking the game up too.
I think my friend, actually my friend did have the game, so I was able to play it at his house.
That's cool. So like I do want to play on DJ Hero again, but I heard like the fucking controller itself is way too expensive.
I'm not surprised because I think that game came out like what, like 17, 18 years ago?
Yeah. Like when fucking DJ Hero and no, Guitar Hero was barely coming out. Which I think is wild. But no, continue, fam. I don't want to keep on keep pushing away from your topic. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's good, it's good, it's good.
What's good, nigga?
The last track on the thing is called Empty Pages. Definitely like a good way to like end the album too. And it's like almost 5 minutes. So it was like a good length and everything else like that. Problem it. Okay, I caught on to that one. Come on.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, but yeah, like 5 minutes is a good enough song and everything else like that. Only issue I have is can't find the sample to it, but outside of that, overall I also give this album a 4 out of 5. Pretty much the same criticism I have for Angels with Filthy Souls and everything else like that.
Yeah, no, fucking Angel with 50 Souls like was really fucking good. So I had a couple of songs on repeat.
Which one were those?
I think that's just the two I said already. So I'm honestly trying to remember which one it was.
I think you mentioned James Cadney and
Quarter Sips was yours.
Blue Shells.
Blue Shells, there we go. Blue Shells, the other one, and I think the third song. Do I have it up still? I do still have it up. I watched 2 of the business videos: Blue Shells, Filthy Animals, James Skernery. I think it was Charlie Brown and 50 Albums that was good too. The whole album was good.
Yeah, that whole album was definitely good.
Like, y'all know niggas, why y'all listening to this shit? But like, cause it's good music. Listen, I understand you talking about cocaine, but like, it's still good music.
Cocaine.
You wanna imagine, bro, you're at home with your kid or whatnot, and like you send off the babysitter away because she just got like groceries and everything, like help y'all with the groceries and stuff, and you take out the baby formula. Now the baby formula is fully sealed, right? Like 100% sealed, right? But you open it up and it's a bag of cocaine. What would you do?
Report that shit. What you mean?
What do you mean report it?
I'm gonna show the receipt where I bought this from to basically say that it's all like, bro, I'm not trying to get arrested for something
You're not gonna taste
mine.
test it?
No.
Like, this might not be real cocaine. Let me take a couple of tests.
No.
But nah,
Accidentally making a crack baby. No.
that's crazy. I didn't say all that. Ah, shit. But nah, yeah, man, good fucking series, bro. Fucking yo. So, I know I talked about this before, man, but I'm finally here at the boring part of season 2 of Highlander, where the Watchers finally came in. And I tell you, the anti-Watchers was trying to kill immortals. I hate that they try to bring that fact like super early because of one doctor. But we're finally here at the part where we're getting close to season 3, I think, where
How
we're gonna
many
leave out of
seasons
England.
is it?
6, I think.
Damn.
I'm just gonna watch all the way up to a certain character dies because he does get immortality because he finds his shit out, and I'm sitting here like that's dumb, huh? But I like it anyway because I was a kid watching this show and I thought that was cool as fuck.
See, immortality is cool until you like figure out like all of the stuff that you basically have to go through.
Yeah, like they actually have a saying in Highlander like who wants to live forever, and it's still like as a joke or whatnot, but it's like he hears it every single generation, and it comes from his girlfriend sometimes, and he gets off that smile like but
Disgusting.
it does make the idea of who actually wants to live forever, you know?
I mean,
Nah, it couldn't be me, bro.
if that was gonna be me, then I basically gotta find something to do in this whole particularly um I have to basically figure out what to do living for centuries. Because I kind of feel like you'll just do everything and then everything will basically get boring.
I'll become a Shaolin monk. Dead ass.
A Shaolin monk.
Yeah, dead fucking ass. I will become a monk. You don't have to see me ever again because in Highlander, um, no matter how evil or how fucked up you are, you could be like ripping off babies' heads, but you can't step on holy ground with evil intent or with the intent to kill.
That actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah, and this has been like
When I think
it's like
about it.
in the show, there's this monk that he met that was older than everybody else who like he wasn't about this battling shit. So he was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna be participating in any of this bullshit. And rightfully so, cause like you have that choice to not participate in any of this shit. But like there can only be one. And that's usually the saying that they usually say in the show or whatnot. And they usually hold on to that dearly or whatnot. But yeah, a lot of motherfuckers in the show are just weird. We did get a season or a little arc where, cause it's like a episode or 2 episode arc where first we try to figure out who the Martel is, and then if we find out in the first episode who he is, then we found out each friend or foe, whatnot, what kind of weird shit's going on, and like people catch on too, which is cool about the show. People do catch on, like, hey, that's weird. I thought you died, nigga. Like there was this episode where they were stuck in a courthouse, and it was this killer who fucked them up, right? And with immortality, you're kind of like drained when you like quote unquote die, because you can still like take a fatal wound and just recover from it depending on how fatal the wound is. Like I think
Right.
not Duncan, I forgot who's the first one for the movie was. I think he got a head injury, and the only way like he survived because he lived on Stone Edge, or his body he was in a coma on Stone Edge, and it took him like hundreds of years to get his like shit together and whatnot. That's also one thing too. If we get a Highlander where the Highlander is black and like he found out he's Highlander because he got hung or whatnot, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, this SJ Warrior trash." Like they made Highlander woke. Where I know none of y'all niggas never watch Highlander in a day in your life. Because if you watch, you know there's a shit ton of black immortals. But no, I'm planning on watching the movies later now. But only like the last one, because everybody says that's the actual good one.
Wait, was the first two bad or?
Oh, the first two were terrible, nigga. It went on from future world or whatnot to like fucking we're actually an alien race to some fucking weird convoluted shit. But they said even though like um the last one's also kind of bad, it's one of the best ones that stick to the lore because it brings back like the character from TV show or whatnot into the movie, which they did vice versa where they put the movie character into the show for a bit and then they introduced a new character, which Highlander is good for that, for introducing characters. Because how the way Highlander is filled as a TV show epic. So like you'll see something like this on HBO, but in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, because like each episode's like damn near an hour. Or you see it's like on nighttime TV or some shit. Or before Saturday cartoons came on, because that's what came on early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Fucking Highlander. And that's when I got into it.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the show's old. And to be honest, it's always gonna like fall into like a lot of these problems could be done with a cell phone. And given the age of what it is, yeah, 100%. Even of the spinoff with the home chick, a lot of this shit could have been done with a cell phone, my guy. Yes, there's a second version called Highlander the Raven, which is about a thief who appears in the original TV show a few times. But it is what it is. I hope if we ever get another Highlander, it's not animated. And if it is get animated, get those niggas who did fucking what's you call it? What if?
Actually, yeah, I think that definitely would be a good one.
I'm gonna be a good one. Second, oh. Yeah. I started listening to King of the Thrill last night.
Wait, who?
King of the Thrill.
King of the Thrill.
Yeah, it's okay. So you know those music where it's a parody of a cartoon, but they're actually rapping.
Right.
It's one of those videos, and one of them's called King of the Thrill, which is King of the Hill parody.
Oh.
You never heard it before? I knew I sent this to you, bro.
Wait, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up. Oh fuck yeah. But no, what's good about Highlander was a lot of the choreograph was on-site stuntmen. So like there are people who actually know how to use swords and stuff like that. Also, if you're a Queen fan, get ready to hear the Princess of the Universe like 40 times in the season.
Get ready to what?
Get ready to hear Prince of the Universe. Sorry, I said princess or princess.
Oh, Prince of the Universe.
Yeah, from Queen. Here we belong, fighting for survival.
Ain't true.
Ugh, I saw them propane.
Yup. Purple sip, purple things in my cup.
Wait, I think I listened to the wrong one. Hold on. I'm the king of propane. Oh no, this one's not it. It's King of the Pill. My bad.
Oh, King of the Pill. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna hear it in a second. Matter of fact, I'll just show it to you. It's this stupid ass shit.
Let's
Pick a pill, shit is red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too.
Oh, is that the one who made the SpongeBob one?
Yeah.
It's Big Hank. Fuck they talking about?
I didn't know he made a King of the Hill one.
Oh, he made so many more, bro.
Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out.
He dropped it, the perks fell out. Oh, he did a new one, so fucking catch him on. What is this?
There gotta be so much work to be going in these videos.
It is. Oh, there's another one too. Wait, is it Mousetrap? It gotta be Mousetrap. Yes, it is. This should go hard.
Is it Mickey?
Yes. But look what Mickey it is though.
The 1921?
Yeah.
Hey. Yo, this does kind of go hard.
I can see it ain't low. I'm too high. Lance on. Strong baby.
Seems a little uncanny, but still.
Yo, that's Brog Mousetrap. This shit goes fucking hard, bro. But yeah, I think he did a collapse too with the home dude, the one about the aliens.
Oh, the one day, it's like the same dude who did the Mark Don't Save Peach and everything else like that. Yeah, the alien one is actually hella funny too.
Yeah, it's fucked up because that's the whole storyline and plot and shit.
Out of nowhere, I'm like, damn, what the hell did I miss?
Right? But with that say, when we get you out of here, bro, it's 6:20 and I need to cook.
Same. I kind of need to cook too.
But no, man, fucking. I hope we don't get like a World War III or anything like that, bro. Dead ass. That shit will fucking suck.
It definitely will. I heard like something about like the gas price thing is probably going to be like similar to the what was it, the Carter administration? No, not the Carter one, the Reagan administration, where they had to do
I looked into that, and apparently when we had beef with them back in Jimmy Carter days, did you know they actually let go all the women and black dudes because we had a hostage situation back then with the Iranians or whatever. I probably get the people wrong, but they know that we were oppressed at the time and just let us go at the time. Along with their women.
Yeah, I think I did hear something about that.
But
I forgot what the incident was, but I remember hearing something about that.
But I hope we don't just have another world war. Like, come on, bro. It's too much shit that's going on, bro. I already saw 9/11, bro. And it's fucked up too. It doesn't feel right. These motherfuckers making like clip videos and shit of them blowing up other people. Like, I understand that we joke about 9/11 every fucking now and then. And fucking we joke about tragic shit like that, but that's fucked up, bro. They do that because, like, mind you, the military's been trying to get all these like youngins into the military and like our generation of military, like hardcore or whatnot. But at the same time, since 9/11 happened and people actually started doing their research, are like anti like army, and like mind you, they're losing numbers. That's why I believe we shouldn't be out